Hello. How's everyone doing? I hope you're well. I've had an amazing week so far. My days are so confused because we normally stream on a Friday and it's a Thursday today. So for a short moment, I thought it was Friday, only to be disappointed. But here we are regardless. Who have we got here today though? We've got Ark. Hello. You always find me far too easily, but I guess it is a rabbit hunt. Connor, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you. Becky, lovely to see you, and also Cookie. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing good. My jacket's off already. Okay, getting saucy, getting into things. To be fair, it's a bit chilly today, to be honest. I'm a bit bundled up today. I've got my blanket, I've got my hoodie on. I'm probably going to end up getting too warm, so I'm going to probably end up having to take the hoodie off regardless. But I've been kind of like chilly, like all day. Though the weather's also been kind of grey. There's been a lot of rain. Speaking of, I think the rain's kind of stopped now. It did get quite heavy at one point, but it's good to clear out the air with that sort of thing. So I'm kind of grateful for the rain, to be honest. It's a chilling day and you took the jacket. You took it away from me. It's fine. I'm all good. Don't worry. It's like the game can tell me exactly where you are. I know, right? It's like the game's doxing me like every second. I don't mind. It's a lot of fun. Oh, thank you for the jacket. No, it is a lot of fun. I really like it when you guys kind of pop up just out of the blue and kind of follow around and stuff. Now, I find it really entertaining. But yeah, I don't have much to say today, unfortunately. I need to kind of like start coming up with like a list of conversation topics to like start the stream with. I've said this before and it didn't happen, but I need to do it. Because I don't know, sometimes I just come in wholly unprepared, and at other times I've got so much to talk about we end up over here for like half an hour, ignoring the game completely. So I guess it goes in both extremes, doesn't it? I have been looking forward to coming back to this though. I did yesterday get up to date on my job quest. So my job quest is now up to date, but story wise I've not done anything else. So we still need to speak to Minfilia, and I think we're going to start the kind of route towards fighting Titan, which is going to be interesting because I feel like I've not done normal Titan for a very long time. I feel like I always end up in the hard version of it. I say hard, you know, like the post-story one. I think it is called hard, but yeah, I feel like I've not really done the normal one for a long time. I've done the normal version of Ifrit more recently, but that's going to be interesting to see the differences. I'm probably going to end up confusing myself, but I'm sure it won't be too complicated. I'm sure it'll be completely fine. But yeah, it'll just be an odd one. But thank you for giving the jacket back. Is there anything else I need to say really? Not really. I know I'll be fine. I'm not concerned about doing bad or anything. It's more the curiosity of what's different between them. Because I imagine probably not as much as I think there's going to be. I know with the normal Ifrit, we came in and like the cutscene we waited for the new person ended up being longer than the actual fight was. So I imagine it's going to be very quick. But it's just one of those. It's really interesting, the things you kind of end up in on the roulette. I think we said this last time. I'm convinced it kind of goes through cycles sometimes of what you end up on the roulette. But most likely it's just down to trends of players and when there's like influx of new players and things like that. Like for example, I think... Which one was it? There was a particular duty I've ended up in a few times recently, but I've not been in it for ages. And all of a sudden I've been on it like a few days in a row and doing my dailies. What one was it? This is going to bother me. I can't remember which one. I can't remember the name anyway. I can imagine it in my head. I just can't remember the name of it. But regardless, it's interesting how these things kind of loop round. Describe it. Okay, it's the one where it's kind of all like floating in the air, and there's the Ziggy in it. The Ziggy that kind of shoots the laser beams, and you've got to hide behind the rock when you're fighting the Ziggy. And then like some of the bits, it's like you're fighting the rock guys and then these cupboard doors open and then the fire sprites come out and you've got to kill the fire sprites and then the new paths kind of form up. This is such a bad description. But that one I've ended up in far more often lately and I've not been in it for ages, which is kind of nice. It's a change of pace, but at the same time, like I say, is everyone just suddenly doing this dungeon or a bunch of people up to this point in the story? I actually ended up in the vault on my roulette yesterday, which has not happened in a very long time, ended up in the vault. But the vault is one I know like the back of my hand because I used it to practice warrior when I first started tanking. Each of those descriptions lead you to completely different dungeons or trials. Okay, so I'm trying. Okay, just think of the Ziggy. Forget about the rest of it. So the Ziggy shooting the beams and you've got to hide behind the rocks. I might be easily meshing two dungeons together when I'm describing this. So just the Ziggy. The Ziggy. I'm sure that's the same one as the fire guys coming through the doors though, but I might be wrong. Is it the same one as... Is it the one with the doll at the end? Am I confusing my boss fights? I know it's one where I always forget that the two halves go together because the two halves are quite different looking to each other. I know there's always that part of it. I think I am confused. That's like my day-to-day life, to be fair, so I'm not surprised by that. You know what? Give me a second. I wonder if I can look this up. Very help. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Wait. I'm doing a Google. Is it this one? Is it you? Am I thinking of you? Yes, the anti-tower. That's the one I'm thinking of. The anti-tower. There you go. I figured it out. It's the one with the doll boss at the end, and then you do have the Ziggy, and then you've got like the kind of weird like in the rift kind of situation, which then turns into like the weird upside down castle situation. It's not actually a castle. Is it a castle? I don't know. It's a tower, I guess. The anti-tower. But it's that one. It's that one with the frog. But I've ended up in that one more often recently. Shows how much I pay attention to the names of these dungeons, or just in general. I have to admit, when I'm doing my dailies, I don't always pay the most attention, it has to be said. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that one regardless. Let me take a sip of my water quick, give me a moment. The descriptions are making your brain hurt. Anti-tower. It's definitely the anti-tower. Definitely. With the doll. So you've got all the little dolls. The final boss, you have all the little dolls. And then they all kind of accumulate into the terror demon that is the big doll. And then the big doll starts doing like the headbangs and smashing its head on the floor. And then two of you turn into dolls. That one. With the terror doll. Because I don't like those sort of dolls. They creep me the hell out. The ones like the ball joint dolls. I don't like them at all. Like the old ceramic-y grandma dolls. Not ball joints, because you can get those BJDs that look quite nice actually. But I know what I'm on about. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. What we will do though, we're going to pop on over so we can continue with the story, because I'm pretty sure we're quite a way off from anything kind of substantial happening, which is fine. We can just do some story today. But obviously the more time we spend on it, the more chance of getting somewhere interesting. But I have been really enjoying just doing the story and stuff anyway. It's been so nostalgic. It's been so fun. You haven't done the anti-tower in ages. That's what I'm saying. I hadn't done it in ages, but I've had it like multiple times in like recent times, like the past week or so, which is so weird to me because it just hadn't shown up for ages. Then out of the blue on my dailies, constant anti-tower, all of the anti-tower, which to be fair, while I've been grinding my tank, has been quite good because the pools on the anti-tower aren't that big. They're quite small pools on the anti-tower. So for someone like me who's a very, very nervous tank and I'm trying to grind my tanks, that has proven quite helpful for me. Same as when I managed to get the vault. When I spawned into the vault on my high level roulette, I was just like, yes! Yes! Of all the ones you could give me, this is the perfect one. Thank you for the vault, because that's one I'm quite confident on. So I guess my rolls have been kind of lucky in that regard. Ones that have made it a bit easier for me to tank through them, I guess. You've only done it once. That's interesting. Or even including like your roulettes and everything. You've never ended up in it. It's so weird how these things kind of pan out, right? There's probably a bunch of duties I've never ended up in on my dailies and I've just not thought about it, which will be interesting when we come to them. If there are any, that would be a lot of fun. Because I probably won't remember anything about it and that'll be interesting. I will though, pop on over. I already said I was going to. I'm going to pop on over. I'm at the Waking Sands at the moment because we need to speak to Minfilia. And yeah, we'll continue on. So give me just a second. I'm going to pop on over. And then I noticed ignore me staring into Thancred's eyes, I noticed on one of my VODs that for the longest time, my game screen wasn't reaching the top of my video. So there was like a black bar, like across the top. And I kept on noticing it and kept on forgetting to fix it. And I think I finally fixed it. So there's now no black bar at the top, in theory. Hopefully. Yeah, I never even realised because my OBS is in dark mode and I use everything in dark mode. So I just never realised until I checked something when I was uploading one. So I think I had to split a VOD in half or something like that. So I opened it up to make sure that the transition was okay on VLC. And that's when I noticed it and I was like, oh, there's just this black bar. So finally I got around to fixing it. I kept on reminding myself for ages. So hopefully there's now no black bar. I will find out later, because while my thing's in dark mode, I can't really tell. Hey there, Snow, how are you doing? Dark mode is where it's at. I do love dark mode, especially because I am someone. So my house is quite dark, right? And obviously I turn on the lights and whatnot, but sometimes I'll come down in the morning because the sun starts at the back of the house and that's where my office is downstairs. So there'll be some sunlight coming through at the start of the day. So I won't always turn on the light. But then by like mid-afternoon, it's so dark in this room because once that sunlight's gone, where it's quite built up around me, no other light really gets in. So it goes from quite bright to quite dark. And I'll just sit here in the dark and I won't turn on the light because I'm lazy. So then I'll end up being flashbanged by things where it's like in light mode. So that's why I changed my opening screen on Final Fantasy to the Shadowbringers one because the Dawn Trail one is very, very bright and it has hurt my eyes many times. So I changed it to the Shadowbringers one because it's darker. So I'm now not going to get blinded every time I open my game, which is good. I don't really want to be blinded by my game. You can see the bar once you've gone back to the VOD. Well, it isn't. Oh, is it still there? Wait, is it still there? Is it still there? If it is, that's very annoying because I can't see it on my OBS. You know what? I'll fix it later. It's smaller. It's progress. It's less noticeable. But now, how are you doing, Snow? I hope you're good. I will stop staring at Thancred. I still need... Let me go and give Urianger his hug. Progress! All progress is good progress. We're moving in the right direction, which is upwards, so it isn't empty on the top of the screen. Wait, Urianger, I'm here to hug your shins. Give me a second. I still get... Oh, the bank. Yeah, my bank app. I bank with TSB, which is like white and blue is like their colour scheme, but their app is completely white. So yeah, I can understand that entirely. All press is good press. Kind of in a weird way, right? They do say that. They do say that. Right, Minfilia. I don't know if I can change the mode of my bank app. You know what? I'm going to log into my bank app. Because if I can, this is going to be a game changer. Wait a second. Because when you open it, it's dark blue, right? But then when you actually go to the banking information after logging in, that's when it changes to white. So it's not when you first open it. It's after you like log into your information. Can I do dark mode on my bank? I will be so happy about this if I can. Device settings. Would it be under device settings? No, I don't want that. I don't want to deregister my device. ID check. No, log in. It's not that. I don't want to log out. I don't think I can, you know. I don't think I can. But there's no other settings. That's a shame. That's a shame. I would have been so happy if I could change that. Oh wow. You can't have everything in life, can you? If this is the one thing I can't have, I will take it. Wait. Perfect. Wrath of the Titan. Okay. One thing I wanted to ask actually, is this going to be voice acted?
The maelstrom.
It is. Okay, give me a second.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume.
It's so weird seeing her with the green eyes, because I'm so used to seeing her with like the grey eyes. It's so odd.
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
That's something I want to say about the voice acting, but I don't know if I should say it or not.
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened
Limsa
Titan.
Lominsa. Including this quest. Oh, only 12. We can totally get to the next dungeon. Totally. I think we can.
Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
It's so odd hearing the old voices, isn't it? I remember when I finished A Realm Reborn, then obviously the voice actors changed Heavensward onwards. I remember when I first started Heavensward being so weirded out by the new voices, but now, going back to A Realm Reborn, I'm weirded out by the old voices, because obviously I'm so used to the other voices now. It's so interesting how just a bit of time of getting used to something can completely, like, change your opinion on it. But it is so, like, there's a few things about the A Realm Reborn voice acting, and it's one of those where I don't feel like I have much of a leg to stand on to say a lot of stuff, because I am not a voice actor, nor am I good at any sort of voice acting. But there's certain things, I don't know if I'm only thinking these things because I'm so used to the newer voices. I don't know, but I do have a few opinions, and the further we go on, the more I kind of like dwell on those opinions, I guess. I don't know.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation.
See, our voice sounded a bit different there.
There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Mervip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
I do like the shade of green though.
Their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point.
Like, I'm not used to seeing the green, but I do like the shade. It's very cute.
As tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
Oh yeah, look at her magic twig. I have to admit, some of the early game caster things, especially the healer stuff, it's just a twig. It's just a twig, which is so funny to me. And I get it, I understand the reasoning. It makes a lot of sense, especially because like Conjurers into White Mage, very nature-based, right? But it does look quite silly to have a person there just wielding a twig. Yeah, I use branch, super effective. Like, it doesn't look very intimidating, does it? They just yank out their twig and they're just like, woo! Like, it does look silly.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since.
Though I guess with some of the creatures, because some of them are based off like dogs and wolves and stuff, in that situation, twig would be very effective, because you could like throw it and they'll go running after it, and then they'll leave you alone. So maybe it's being prepared just in case you kind of wander into like a wild dog,
Which brings
right?
us to the matter at hand.
Makes total sense now.
We know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
How's the game audio, by the way, for the voice acting stuff? Is it sounding okay? Is it too quiet? Anything like that? Because I can tweak things.
Expect the worst.
Expect the worst.
The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole
Sounds
armada
fine,
at our
brilliant, thank
disposal,
you.
we could still find ourselves overmatched.
Because I know in the past that it's been a bit too quiet for the voice acted scene, so it is louder than it used to be, but it's finding the right balance, isn't it? So also if I talk, it's not like merging together in that weird way that just makes noise.
A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you.
Throw stick with full might only to land at enemy's feet and it does nothing. Don't diss tree branches. I watched the life and adventures of Santa Claus. I know how devastating tree branches can be.
No one would
Some branches
power
definitely can be
to climb.
scary. I'm not going to decline.
So you will accept?
Yes.
Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I'm trying to decide who out of the A Realm Reborn voice actors do I prefer? As in not prefer over the new voice actors, but amongst them, like for their characters. I feel like Thancred's kind of growing on me. Y'shtola, it kind of depends on the line. Urianger, I still think he sounds too old. In my opinion. Ida, too high-pitched. In my opinion. Hey there, Ghost, how you doing? It's rust-proof, what the stick?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be.
Papalimo is such a fun name to say.
You'll be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the sailor's ward.
Aye aye, Captain. Minfilia's useless.
May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Why would you say Minfilia's useless? Y'shtola does at least sound similar. That's the thing with Y'shtola, with this voice actress. It seems to really depend on the line. Like, there seems to be like an inconsistency with the delivery, which is really interesting. And I think that's what I wanted to say before. There seems to be like this inconsistency with some of them. Like with Minfilia's voice actress, sometimes the inflection comes across as kind of weird, like the tone choices, though I understand that's probably down to the direction they were given and things like that. But sometimes it just comes across a little bit odd. She never fights and she keeps getting captured. I mean, she doesn't have to fight to be helpful. She's like planning stuff in the background, right? But she does keep getting captured. That's very true. That does happen. But someone's got to plan their stuff. But where am I going? I need to speak with... Oh, God. Rashant Rahiki. I think my home's now Limsa, isn't it? Yes. At least Tatari does things. Tatara is the best secretary throughout the whole of the source. Best secretary ever. Okay, where am I going? Ethernet, upper decks, up castle. Here's the thing, come on then, Ark. What's the thing? Where am I going? I'm going over here. The Scions still function just fine without Minfilia. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. you definitely aren't wrong. But where would they be without Tataru, right? I think they would fall apart without Tataru. Good to see you, Private Riharo. See, you agree. Yeah, Tataru is definitely very helpful in her own way, isn't she? And the Scions sent word that you were on the way. To business then. It is as we told the, oh god, Antiscendant. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogomoro, I'm going to say. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals. Fodder for their fell primal. Oh. Mummy? Sorry. Mummy? Sorry. Hey there, Beef. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Your deeds bring glory to the Maelstrom, Private Riharo. Right proud am I to call you one of our own. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Colette personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Shagin and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we've had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we now turn to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. hope you're right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassorcery make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed? I can't take this seriously. One of the people in this conversation is doing all this business talk, and the other's a potato about legs. I mean, I'm doing the business talk, so I don't know which one's the potato in this situation. I'm messing. I'm doing good, though. I hope you're doing good, Beef. Hey there, Greenbird. Everyone's the High Commander to me. Look, it's not my fault that everyone is unusually tall. I'm the correct height, right? Everyone else is just overgrown. I can't help that. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said, the shaggin', yeah. I probably pronounced it completely wrong. And was it not the Limsons who violated this agreement, dissatisfied, oh my god, with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from the Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa-Lominsa's citizenry are of course of paramount concern. These shoes! You can't see them because they're behind me. They are an interesting pair of shoes. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. I trust I can count on you, Private. The Shahugin. You have them in D&D. I imagine there's a lot of crossover, isn't there? Just because they're kind of fantasy-esque kind of creatures. So I imagine there's a lot of crossover. The Shahugin. But yeah, they're the ones that you fight alongside Leviathan, right? Should you legally change your name to Melwib? I mean, you can if you want to. You have my thanks. Along with the full support of the Maelstrom, I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates that they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. I'm sure there is, Greenbird, I'm sure there is. Sir Hogan. You know what? I think we have long accepted that I'm going to butcher everything in this game. I always have done. I probably always will. I'm open to the guidance, but I'm still going to really just say it wrong. I don't even want to know how many. I mean, how long, when we were first doing this, how long was I calling, oh god, I was calling her Y'shtola or something for the longest time. I was calling her Y'shota. That's what I was calling her for ages because I was just muddling up the letters and no one corrected me for the longest time until one day I realised, oh god, that's not her name. I've been reading her name wrong for hours. And I just never wigged onto it, which is very bad of me. The Company of Heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Greyfleet Mills in Lower Lanacea. I once was in a D&D game where the game fell apart, where in between sessions a player started an online relationship with the DM's wife, and it played out in the group chat. Half the players left in disgust. Oh my god, that's wild! Why would you do that? That's so bad. Oh my god. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know, but when you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Oh, there you are. Hello. I don't have the heart emote on this character. I can give you like a... Wait, I can do a... Yay! Right, I need to go speak to Trachtum. Trachtum. So, if I go out... Okay, cool. I see where I need to go. I ended a campaign early by picking up an object that led to the complete destruction of the continent. You know what? I love hearing people's D&D stories because some of the stuff that people end up getting up to and doing D&D is wild. Like, it sounds so fun. It sounds so fun. Now I just hang out with nice tofu streams where I know where you know what you're getting into. Sometimes you don't really know what you're getting into with me, it must be said. I've had a couple of weird ones lately. It's not wow, but it's not bad. I like the emotes for the Lala. They're all very cute. There are certain cutscenes, though, which I imagine the seriousness of them is going to be a little bit lost while I'm a Lala. And there's also certain character interactions that I think are going to come across as kind of weird while I'm a Lala. To be fair, it might just make me think of them differently. I don't know. But for example, when we get to Heaven's Ward, I'm a little concerned about how Amaric's going to come across. When I'm a Lala, because for those who don't know, it's very clear that Amaric is very infatuated with the Warrior of Light, or at least he's just a total flirt, right? An absolute flirt. He spends most of the expansion trying to have a private dinner with you, right? Every time you meet, it's always like, we need to have that dinner. When are we going to have that dinner, Warrior? We need to have discussions over a dinner, right? So he spends this whole time trying to get this date, and now I'm a tiny potato person, right? It didn't come across as weird when I was like a sexy Vera, right? Fair enough, my character looked quite hot. I understand Amaric would make a beautiful couple, but not when I look like a child. So I think it's going to come across a little bit weird. Where am I going? Are you in here? Well, you're in here. Aha! One of your friends is trying to get in his pants. I think a lot of people are trying to get into his pants. I think Amaric single-handedly started my infatuation with Elezen men in this game. There's something about Elezen men for me in this game. They are all just very handsome. Obviously, there's a few exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, all very handsome, right? They're probably my favourite race, like looks-wise, when it comes to male like characters, and I'm sure Amaric started this for me, and now quite often we'll come across a new Elezen and I'm just like, hello, my new husband, how are you doing? It happened with Briarden when he showed up. I started fawning over him as well. I just can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. I know what I like. I have a preference. If that dinner has gratin dauphinoise, oh my god, it honestly might, because that sounds like a very Ishgardian dish. I should be worried, shouldn't I? I should be concerned. I might end up being the dinner, and not in a good way. In a bad way. And I don't want that. I don't feel like that happening to me. This guy has triple triad. Were you just doing triple triad? My favourite race is falafels. Not to date, but just... No, absolutely. I love the Lalafels for different reasons. They're just fun. I think they're really funny. But I like different races for different reasons, to be fair, when it comes to this game. Oh, you got the card first try. Awesome. Oh, I'm not singing this. Okay. I'm not singing it. I'm just going to talk it, okay? Lay down your burdens, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find your lass or free. Or free! Hello! You're going to say something, adventurer, or just keep staring? You want to know about the company of heroes? Come have a wow with me. Hells, price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Trachtum was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? Okay. Ooh, sky blue dye. Don't mind if I do. Sir, where are your trousers? He looks like he should be working in a club, if you know what I mean. Where are your trousers? Why did you combine knee-high boots with a lack of trousers? Like, it's just highlighting the fact that you've got no trousers on. It's like emphasizing the fact. You like how he looks? Look at my eyeline right now. I'm not happy about this situation. My eyeline is just like bing, 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 bing. Like just straight past the bulge. And I'm like, I don't want to see it. Put some trousers on, please. So you want to hear the tale of how the Company of Heroes bested a primal, do ya? Let me guess, you mean the bastard Tidus, eh? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Tidus took, and when we hit ye girl, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ah, just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamned hero, I'll have you know. The people round here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Tidus. Kind of, yeah, that's what I care about. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, why don't you do me a favour and kill those rats that have made a nest in the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that and we'll talk. You killed a primal with your mates, and you won't even deal with some rats that are getting in your corn for your flour. I think you're telling porkies at this point. Surely the rats should be child's play to you? You need to put some trousers on, dude. He's just trying to go for the god brand dress and aura and is failing. Yeah, he's failing miserably. Very true. But where are these rats? I'm convinced he's telling lies and he didn't do any fights, and now he's asking me to fight his rats. No, I will not put on trousers. Thank you. Ching. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. I'm level 45 at the moment, so I'm quite over-leveled, which makes this a little bit easier. Right, are you now... Oh god, is there more? God damn it. Come back here, Rat King. Right, any more rats? Any more rats? Nope. Right, I killed your stinking rats. Join the anti-trouser movement. We have no need for pants. I like wearing trousers. They keep me warm. They keep my legs warm. I am part of the pro-trouser movement. Yeah, my chocobo's tiny. Look how small my chocobo is. Ban pants! Oh no! I think people should... You know what, I can't even say this because I was telling him off for his lack of pants. I was about to say that people should be able to choose whether they wear pants or not, but I just told this man off for not wearing pants. So I'm just a big old hypocrite. Big old hypocrite. Save me the hassle of... never mind. Oh, thank you for the die. Ooh, I think my items are up to date at the moment. Yeah, they are, so I don't need to worry about that. Which means I get some more gil, which is always nice. What you still asking on how we beat Tidus? I don't know, Adventurer. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 score battles can rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have the what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least you need to be capable of slaying, say, a gobu. Come think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Course, I ain't asking you cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and standing lookout, in case a gobu comes calling. Slay it and I might consider telling you more about old Tidus. You're just making me do your work for you, I swear to God. Right, let's go and fight a gobu. Ban pants suppression. I'm being oppressed by this demand to wear pants. I demand the freedom of my limbs. To be fair, since I've switched to baggier jeans compared to skinny jeans, my legs feel so free, it's great. The range of movement is amazing. Hi! Look at the height difference. Hi there! Up. I'm down here. I'm down here. Oh, he saw me. Okay, cool. Oh my god, Ark! I'm not repeating that. I would like to hope you're at least wearing undies, so you shouldn't be feeling the breeze there. To be honest, to be quite honest, I at least ask for undies. Proudly wears a kilt. Fair enough, you're a traditional Scotsman, I see. I see. I'm sorry for doubting you. Ban... oh, God. Ban pants. Free the ween and free the bean. Oh my God. That's so good though. If there was ever to be a slogan for this movement, I think that should be it. That's so good. Oh, okay. You again? The nut gubby that was harassing the millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, adventurer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I was gone for a minute. And I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. God damn it, just tell me the secrets. Tell me your secrets. We have absolutely lost the plot. You know, this is normally a Sunday stream sort of thing. And instead, this is normally like a caffeine-fueled Sunday afternoon sort of vibe. But we're just hitting it today, this evening instead, and I don't know why. I asked for what? What did I say? What did I say? Did I say something weird? So as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if he slew her, I think he's trying to delay it because he doesn't know. I think he's lying to us. Look at his tattoo.
Killer tofu.
Did I hear that you asked for someone? No, I was saying that if you're not going to wear trousers, you should at least wear your underwear, because there are certain places that were previously mentioned that I feel that you shouldn't be feeling the wind, in my opinion. Hey there, Amp, how are you doing? Trudgedom, are you in there here drinking again? If you are, that gob you had better be dead. Yeah, I think he's lying through his teeth. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in two with my trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask her? That he's a stinking liar. She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true, was it Trudgedom that slew the Gobu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Trudgedom, the finest axemen ever to serve the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. I knew it. I did think it was weird he was calling them Titus. Well, see, Titus is what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load... Oh god, how do you pronounce this again? That's the biggest load of Shahagin shite that I've ever heard. Both of you outside will learn the truth the Limson way. Trudgedom, if you didn't slay that gob you may consider your contract revoked. Sorhagin, thank you. I'm gonna forget. Who's drinking? Give me. I wouldn't mind one as well. If people are buying. Oh, you went a bit funny there. Right. Hello, glowing man. Oh, we're going to be level synced. It won't be quite as fast this time around. Oh! Okay. You know the rules. The first one to smash their boulder will be judged the true Gobu Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Okay. Well, I'm gonna kill my boulder. I want to see the damage that he does. Oh, yes. That's amazing damage. Look at him go. Stunning. Oi! Excuse me. You know what? I don't even need to worry about you. I'm going to ignore you. And just break my rock over here. Feeling stiff by any chance? Oi! You little cheat. You little filthy cheat. What's he doing over there now? What's he doing? What's he up to? Oh, he's put a bomb down. Oh, you stinking cheat. Get this out of here. Get this bomb out of here. Nope. Nope. We're not having this. We're not having this. How does it feel, Trudgedom? Yeah, you suck. You suck big time. now. This was a good thing about going as White Mage. You were able to remove the paralysis, of course. All right, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson. Honest I have. Save your blubbering Trachtum. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It just kept getting turned... Oh my god, let me try it again. It's just that I kept on getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was captain of the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, so I, Look, his name was Weezercat, alright? Weezercat. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever the hell's that thing's name was. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. I mean, he's only running a mill. I guess it's not the end of the world. Oh, Costa del Sol. I should have that from the event. Perfect. Whereabouts are you? Over here? Hello? Oh, there they are. Are you the one that I seek? Or are you going to call them Titus too? You do look mighty grizzled. And you're wearing pants, which is always a bonus. It could be. This game seems crazy enough for that to be a world-ending event. Pardon, you wish to slay the Lord of Cracks? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending upon us. You fancy yourself heroes then, just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I laboured for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here is bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with the power that protects her from primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered. Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. We defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you'll succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that, and you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Gomorrah on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. The Mandeville quests are crazy. I can't wait to get back to those. I'm hoping it's only one more stream, but it might end up being 2. And then obviously we'll give it a small break then so the Dawn Trail ones can finish before we start those. So I'm going to find something else to do on Sundays. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gigaruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I said? We've not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, gal? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way to Ogomoro. Back to the story on Sundays. I mean, I'm up to date on my main, so it might mean we actually have another stream in the week where we're not doing Final Fantasy. Gasp and horror. Though it pains me to admit, I feel we have no choice but to acquiesce to this man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Gasp! And leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. Okay. Dum dum. Dum dum. Every time I look at you, you're on a different mount, I swear. Master Gigaruju's request can be more demanding than you realise. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. Ah, you do the roulette, I see. This beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with a herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Okay, I can do that. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Where am I going? Where am I going? Maybe on Sundays is Tofu Reclear Day and you can grind out the current raids. Oh, maybe! You know what? I am behind on raids and things. The savages there, I think I'll need to find people to make up at least most of a party to come along with me, just because I'd feel very bad, like dumping myself on a bunch of randomers. That's the only thing with the savages. Oh, over here. But beyond that, I definitely need to get caught up on the Arcadian raids. I'm definitely behind on those, so that could easily be a stream or two. And then some of the raids from some of the other expansions that I just never finished. I never finished the level 90 ones, and the Alliance raids. I knew I would do it, and I still did it anyway. So we could do those. There's definitely options. I do have some stuff in my library that I need to play as well, though, to be honest. So I guess we could do a bit of both, right? We've still got this going on for Thursday streams or Friday streams or whatever day they end up being. I still need to do the extra Kirby stuff that came out for the Switch 2. I still need to do those. I still need to buy it, to be honest. I need to sort out my capture card because I think all of my sound settings for that went a bit funny. So I definitely need to sort that out as well. But that shouldn't be too difficult. Right. Well, did you do all the Nyx? That I did. There you go. Unless you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we have had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact that he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Okay. Ooh, grammar prison. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gigaruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gigaruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so Colette, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining. I love this. We have a primal who is about to destroy an entire town. Please get these ingredients for my chef. Thank you. Like, it seems to very much go against how pressing the matter apparently is. He's just like, look, I need to get some meat for this banquet. My little Lala boss is going to be very angry with me. Chop chop. Where am I? Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with suitable wine. And by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. Okay. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landeno or Camp Tranquil. Okay. What? Do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time, as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe that you can outlast the Lord of Cracks? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Like, it's so disjointed, isn't it? Well, we're going to the South Shroud. Okay, I'll go and get whatever ingredient you're wanting, and I'm guessing some wine at some stage. Off we go. Oh, there you are. Wonderful. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So, this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Colette. The ingredient you seek is an egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me you receive only information. What you do with it is of your choice. These quests are quite short, huh? Not complaining. Ooh, materia. Model. Why won't you go to your normal position, model? Thank you. Let me be clear. This business between you, me and the captain must remain secret. See, I don't regret my time spent in the company in the slightest. Travelling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Detto here being a rare exception. Let me be clear. Oh, wait. Okay. Let me be clear. Oh, so silly. I had to go to great lengths to ensure that I'm seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you've ruined my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose of your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Okay, I understand. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in the nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. Wow, this guy's a dick. And the mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. And there will be other heroes, Colette. You don't need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. Am I just taking you on a triple triad tour at the moment? I like how you take your cards out when you're playing them. It's so fun. But I'm going to go after this guy. Whee! No fear! Right, where is this nest? Haha! Perfect. Oh my god! It's full on kick you in the nuts. Yeah, absolutely. To be fair though, I'm kind of more at shin kicking height, it must be said. I'd have to do a bit of a flying kick to get some of these characters in the nuts. There we go. Now he's going to be like, you were gone for ages, even though it's literally been like a minute. I can reach the shins if I try hard enough. I could do a shin kick. It would be at the apex of my kick, like the highest point that I can kick, but I would still get a good shin kick. Like if I stand here next to you, I could totally kick that shin. Look at that. That's perfect. Perfect shin kicking height. I can get a really good blow just here. Just in the middle of the shins. I could also get a pretty good hit probably behind your knees as well. Like a little kick right here behind your knees. And then this guy, I'd have to do a bit of a jump. To be fair, if I do a proper jump kick, I could get him in the head. Because look how high I go. I could totally jump kick this man in the head. You're not too tall for me, sir. Pa-pow. Fear me. Kablam. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take you intend to persevere to the bitter end even. Such bravery, such recklessness, that will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Fanalan. In Forgotten Springs you will find a man named Udar Nun. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Colette. Okay. Fanalan. I actually attuned to this ether yesterday, so that's quite convenient. That is very convenient. Off we go. Do 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 do. Right, where is he? Where is his cat? I love how Lalafell have hops in their lore just so they get so high, but they've got to jump just as high as the other characters, right? It's the same as when they run and stuff. They seem to be really fast, but it's just because they've got to cover a similar amount of ground, don't they? Okay. State your business, adventurer. So this is the one Whiscat sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you'll receive no aid from me. Well, we're going to have to fix that, aren't we? I'm pretty sure my jacket's up to date as well. Pretty much. I can just take the gill again. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that, and you did manage to obtain the Adamantoise egg. However, that was naught more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That's why I claim my position, and that's why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you are recognised as a skilled hunter of your own, in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Your gear won't change until the end of A Realm Reborn. Yeah, I can imagine. I've got pretty close to level 50 gear now, haven't I? I love... where am I? It's a bun! Hey there, Eamon, how you doing? It's indeed a bun. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. Now I'm a real bun. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You'll have to solve the riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. Have I just been taken on as an assassin? Am I performing an assassination right now? He's like, kill this guy and bring his necklace to me. Wait, where are we going? All the way over there. Now it is really a bun, absolutely. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Right, I'm going to stick on auto run so I can take a sip of my drink. Because I have a bit of a headache, which is no fun, so I don't think I've got any painkillers. It's not that bad, to be fair. It'll probably go away in a little bit. Hi there! See you later. Have fun with that. I could help, but... I could lend a hand. But I've got a task to complete. Yesterday I got my dancer to level 80 and my alchemist to level 90. Awesome! I got my gunbreaker to level 90 yesterday. I'm so tiny. Yeah, look how small I am. I am minimum height Lalafell, so I'm especially tiny. Oh, no. There we go. Did you not expect the glasses to work? Ah ha ha! I set up all of my redeems to work on all of my models, I'll let you know. I thought about it ahead of time. I'm not prepared for a lot of things, but once on an occasion I am prepared for something. Today is that day! I was prepared! Look how tall he is! I'm just going to stab him in his foot and eventually he'll have to give in. There we go. Too many feet stabs. My eyes are kind of closed. It's because my cheeks are so puffy. I like though that I can go like this. I think it's a very nice touch. Right, I need to go back, don't I? Back we go. Back we go. It's funny as well, and when I smile big enough it does push up my cheeks like in real life, and on the rabbit model it kind of does that a bit, and I do like that. I'm going the wrong way! This way! I'm being chased down. It looks like my cat's really panicking about this situation. Like, get away! Ah! I'm scared! Right, where are we going? I'm still going the kind of wrong way. I need to go this way. Isn't the nun in the cat tribes the man that sleeps with all of the women? Isn't that what the nun is? Isn't that like a Makote thing? The nun's like the only guy that gets to boink all the ladies. If I remembered that correctly. He looks like he's about to have a heart attack, doesn't he? Look how panicked he looks. Yep. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? 'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar he'd be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see it for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impressed me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. Okay, and I think my gloves are also... Yes. I think a couple of my items are underleveled, but I think it's my jewellery. A shame we did not meet when I was still in the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit, but no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creature of the Sangoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map, along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Okay. We are back out again. I'm going to take another sip of my water. If the headache gets worse, I might need to seek out some painkillers. I don't know if I've got any. Did I use the last of them up? I don't know. Hopefully not. Either way, I should add it to my shopping list. I'll quickly do that now while we're auto running, so I don't forget. Painkillers. There you go. My shopping list is very... It's a very diverse little list at the moment. My shopping list at the moment is just butter, painkillers and popcorn. It's going to be a very lucrative shop, I'm sure. I think I need to add a bit more to it. Okay, so let's kill one of these guys. I'll get you as well while I'm here. Combine the... That's true, I could put butter on the popcorn. I don't know what the painkillers would do in this situation, but I could indeed butter the popcorn, and it definitely would make a meal, or a very good snack. Now, I probably need boring talk time. I probably need some cheese and some bread. Oh, well, this isn't the way to go. Let me up. Let me up. God damn it. Okay, I'll go round. I'm so bad with food shopping, though. I'm absolutely dreadful at it. I never know what I want, especially when it comes to like sorting out dinners and stuff like that. I never know what I want. Okay, and then where am I hiding? Where am I hiding? Oh, over here. Hello, big old worm. It's quite a small fish for quite a big worm. I guess he might eat a few of them, right? Give myself some garlic bread because I deserve it. That's very high praises. Saying I deserve garlic bread. You know what? I might get myself some garlic bread. And a big Toblerone now. I don't know if I deserve quite so much. Right, so we got him. We're going to go back. You are making me want garlic bread though. I do. That's very nice of you to say. The big Toblerone though, that's mighty words. I wouldn't mind some chocolate actually. Cheese whiz? I'm guessing you mean cheese whiz? Is that what you mean? I don't think we have cheese whiz over here. You've successfully reported that bot. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so many bots on Discord. So frustrating. Cookie is always happy for a DM about bots. So they're the main mod over on the server. So you're always welcome to like drop them a little ping or whatever and let them know. I did close my DMs because I had a few problems earlier on when I started streaming. So that's why my DMs are closed. Oh, the guy in the desert, was he a bot? You know what? It's one of those things. I always wonder how bots work in this game. And I always forget they're even a thing. So as soon as you said bot, I just assumed it was Discord. So I know we were talking about a bot on the server. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think 2 S's is pudding. That's like ice cream. Garlic bread baked with mozzarella on it is cheesy garlic bread. Oh yeah, that's cheesy garlic bread. I love cheesy garlic bread. I didn't see him phase out of the ground. I just saw a guy attacking a thing. I didn't see him go out of the ground. You look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Colette. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Weezcat. Worry not, you have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say I know naught of its location. I don't want to say that word. I don't want to say that word. Because it's English slang for something. So I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to say that you should return to Costa del Sol and see Weezcat's council. But hold a moment. Since you'll be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Am I coming over to you? Whereabouts are you? Where are you? Why can't I see you? Is it because we're not partied up? I'm sure I'll be able to see you from a mile off though. Under the E, awesome. Which E? I'm sure I can see you, I can see you. Oh my goodness, I just saw the word and I was like, I'm not going to say that. I know you mean something different with it, but I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that word. Yeah, see the fire sprite? That's what the bot's target is. Where is he? I feel like I'm going to look away and I'm going to miss it. Oh! Yeah, like, what do you mean by in the ground? Like, so what? Is he just going to pop out all of a sudden? I feel very weird kind of being in between your little robot legs, by the way. It must be said. I'm just staring at this now. Come on, bot! I want to see what you're up to. I wonder if it knows we're being watched. Does it know we're watching him? Oh no, I knew there was like chat bots. I knew that was a thing. But I guess I just never thought about the bots fighting things, right? Which obviously, of course they do. That makes a lot of sense. That's the case in a lot of MMOs. But I guess I've just never knowingly experienced it or like seen it. I've probably ran past a bunch of them, but just not wigged onto it kind of thing. Do I like sand? I'm not the biggest fan of sand, it has to be said. I'm not a beach person. This bot, I think they've given up. Hello? You know it's still there. Why isn't it doing anything then? The player search says it is. Do you think it's gone somewhere else? I guess it would have no reason to go anywhere else, right? So what's it doing? Is it just like grinding gil? Or like levels? Or is it grinding fire shards to sell on the market board? Is that what it's doing? No, you don't get those from fire sprites, do you? What are you doing? What's the purpose? Hey there, Sly. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I think they've gone somewhere. Surely they would have popped up by now. Am I looking? I am looking the right way. Hello? Hello? It's a blue mage as well. That's so weird. Yeah, it might be hiding. I'm going to leave and it's going to come up again. I'm going to walk backwards. I'm going to do a bit of a backwards. Look at the scuttle. I was like, I'm just going to walk backwards in case he pops up. Look at this cat. For God's sake. Right. Come on, bot. Come on, bot. You got a bit of time. Come on, bot. This is so fun to watch. I think it knows we're watching. I think it does. I don't know how it would know, but I think it knows. Like maybe it knows what if there's a player in the vicinity or something like that. Oh, there he is. He's back. Yeah, he just come out of nowhere, doesn't he? Oh, wow. Yeah. He so knows when people are close. He so knows. So if we I guess we'll wait for the guy to spawn back in, right? Like the fire sprite. I always forget how good your accent is. You have one of the best accents you've ever heard. Oh, Sly, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, that's dead smart, isn't it? I wonder how they programmed that. He won't come up again now, though, because the guy's disappeared, right? The sprite's not there. It's so interesting. So, but the point still stands. What are they grinding? Are they just grinding Blue Mage so the person doesn't have to do it? But it's my understanding that Blue Mage is quite easy to grind. So, what is the purpose of the bot doing this? Yeah, no idea, right? Because I'm like, I can imagine that people use bots to grind gil and things like that. But I don't know the purpose of just fighting fire sprites. It's so interesting. Botting is botting. I don't agree with botting. I don't agree with it in much of any capacity. The only sense of like auto controls that I agree with is like macros or like the thing that people use for their bards to play the music. Beyond that though, but sometimes I can at least get what people are trying to do even if I don't agree with them doing it. But this one I just can't figure out what they're trying to do. There he is! And how does he go underground? I've got so many questions. He's getting stage fright. He's getting scared. He's a bit shy. He's getting a bit shy. Maybe they're testing how good their bot is at hiding from meddling streams. I am meddling. I'm definitely meddling. Oh god, this cat when it goes backwards is so stinking cute, isn't it? It's so cute. I've never backed up with the cat before. It's so cute. Right, we're waiting for him one more time and I'll go and continue with the quest line. I want to see him pop back up again. I wonder how long it'll take for the help desk to come and kill this bot. I wonder. Is it something they're quite on top of, or is it something that kind of takes a while? I want to see him one more time. Come on, little guy. Come on. I've got story to do. Very intense, entertaining stream today. Sorry, I got distracted watching a bot in the desert. Yep. The Warrior of Light can see some very special things, including the bots in the desert. And they just see them as other people, but we know better. So funny though, I didn't even realise before that he kind of went through the ground like that. I just ran straight past him. Good thing I didn't help him, because I was going to lend him a hand with the thing. Good thing I didn't. Come on, little guy. Are we too close? Is he getting scared? Oh, you know you want to. You know you want to do it. It's right there waiting for you. If I do a little... How far back do I need to go? Or... We know you're there. A little bit more. I don't think he wants to come up anymore. Come on. You know you want to do it. He's really not. I think he's still down there though. I wonder if he's increased the range of the bot now that they know we're watching. I wonder. Which is funny because the draw distance is a lot better now, so you need to go further back to actually have stuff despawn. Because I turned my draw distance, I think, up to like maximum. Scuttle back a little bit and see if he comes up. Do a little scuttle, yeah. See if he comes up. We're just messing with him now. The waddle is the cutest little thing. Come on, guy. A little bit more. It's annoying. It's one of those things where I'm like, I need to continue with what I'm doing, but I know for a fact the second I turn around, he's going to pop back up again. I just know it. So then I end up being stubborn and I just like sit here and do absolutely nothing in the persistence that he will pop up eventually. When the reality is he could just be straight up gone. I think he's fully onto us. He's not liking this at all. Hey there, Animatastic, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. I'll give him a couple more minutes. Come on, we want to show you off. Well, they've probably scared him off now. Oh, I don't know. That guy that flew past was a wild miner. Good on you, miner. I don't think he's coming back up. I think he's proper like hidden. Yeah, I don't think he's coming back. So the miner's doing the right thing going to get their materials themselves. I'm lazy and I buy them on the market board, but that's how he makes his money. So good on you, miner, for not being lazy. And then making your money from people like me who are lazy. Oh, there he is! It's so silly. Right, I've got to continue the story. I've seen him a few times now. He's so silly. I hope they do, like, ban him or whatever. So it does kind of just ruin things, doesn't it, when bots kind of take over. Though, to be fair, like I said, I've not really experienced many bots. I have seen people say about going into dungeons, like duties, and they're full of bots. I've definitely not experienced that. Wait, what's that? Did they rename them? Oh my god, cheeky. Is that why they were gone for a while? They're renaming them. That is so cheeky. That's so bad. So there's literally someone there watching it, and they spent the time to change the name. That's so bad. The captain was always fond of this brand wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I owe to his wisdom and generosity. I, Wistercat, and was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert moulder of men, and I suspect that this is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Colette. Pants for bots, for they can free neither the ween or the bean. Oh god, all bots must wear pants, it has been decreed. Here we go. So we're going to go and give this to the guy. And then finally, after doing his chores for him, he's actually going to give me the information I need. Hello, I've returned from my Eorzea-wide travels. Well, not all of Eorzea, but a nice chunk of it. Well met, Colette. Landonau and Udonun both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Get drunk. Enjoy. Ah, my favourite. I shall have to thank the nun personally. Now, you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenard this time to obtain it. Okay. I will take the money. Oh, okay, so you know what? This is where the dungeon is, isn't it? This is where the duty is. It's, oh god, what's it called? Something stop. Brayflocks? Is it the Brayflocks thingamabob? Because, like, I end up in this duty a lot, and I'm always like, at which point in the story does this duty come up? Brayflocks long stop, thank you. Like, I've ended up in it a lot for duty, for roulettes, right? And I've always been like, where into the story does this fit in? Here we go, the things we do for cheese. Fair enough, I would also raid a jungle and kill all of its inhabitants for cheese. I understand. Totally understand. Forget about the ecosystem. We need cheese. Yep. But this explains it, so it's interesting. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflocks, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident herself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Fool's Dock and speak with Azan Nazan. He will direct you to the Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflocks and her people have made her home. Let me help a friend do a quick unsynced extreme, and then we can do this. Pulls out 100 white mage with malicious intent. No worries. I need to get over there first anyway. Now, I need to remember this one. I know there's a bit of a longer pull that I'm probably going to do in 2 halves, which I think is after the dragon. So that's good to know. Just before the last boss, that pull, I think I want to do it in 2 halves. And then I know there's the fight with Brayflocks involved with it. And I need to remember how that one works, because there's a second guy that comes along, right? So I need to remember to pull the aggro on them as well. Because I've not done this one as tank before. I've done it a lot as healer and DPS, but not as tank. But I'm sure we can figure it out. I'm sure it won't be a problem. I've got my Sprout badge, and I'm gonna have it said on there that it's the first time I've been here, even though it's very much not. So I'm gonna have that automated protection for any bad performance that I have. There we go. Hello. And what's the hurry, adventurer? Eh? Something happened over at the Gobby settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you over to Raincatcher Gully. 40 gil. The cost of living these days, am I right? And then where are we going from here? Where are we? Where are we? Ah. So... over in this direction. Sorry for the coughs, my throat's a bit funny. I think it's to do with the weather. Because I'm convinced the weather can like mess with things like that. That's probably why I've got a headache as well, you know. I wonder if there's a storm coming. Sounds weird, but sometimes when there's high pressure, I can get headaches. I know I'm not the only one that does either. I've gone the wrong way. So I wonder if there's a storm coming. Here we go. We're on the right way now. The extreme's done, no worries. I'm just making my way across the gully. Making my way downtown. Walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Which extreme was it? Like what level of extreme was it? I'm guessing a lower leveled one. You know what I'm singing. Right, where are they? Where are they? Hello? Oh, there they are. Oh, fair enough. That makes sense then. That makes sense. Tongue flaps of Wheezecat. I feel like I'm saying this guy's name different every single time I say it. Hello, Maxwell. I'll be reaching ears of Brayflocks. Uplander is come for tasty fresh gobby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beast chased Gobbyflock from homes. Gobbyflock needs goodly Uplander to give safety to Longstop with much hand lending. Okay. Perfect. So, I will party on up. There we go. And then, I guess we'll get queued. Duty Finder. Brayflocks. Join. Hey! I love me a quick popping queue. And then get myself in party chat. So I can be like, hi. Be nice to me. I'm Sprout. Thank you. And I can watch the cutscenes. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you need to go up the hill, don't you, as well? So I need to gather up the guys. And then we go up the hill because we need to collect the thingamabob before we go to the gate. I need to remember that as well. Because I've not been here for a little bit. Hi. Put my stance on. That would certainly help. I should have popped a sprint, but it's all good. We're basically here now. Cha-cha! Cha-cha! And then I'll stick one of those on. Have I got everyone? I think so. I think so. Okay, may as well switch to single target. Who have we got? We've got a bard, we've got a dragoon, scholar, and then obviously myself. They're going up there. Cool. Good stuff. Shall I wait for them to come back? They got it. Cool. And then go and grab these guys. Hi! Hello! Do. Single target time. And go for the bird. Oh, there's two birds. This particular bird. Do. Doobie Darko. I do like that name. Doobie. Okay. Cha-cha. Make sure I grab those guys as well, which I have. Put them in this way, really, shouldn't I? That would be better. Stick a reprisal. Stick down a reprisal. Try and get rid of these smaller guys. Ooh. The DPS getting on those guys, or the health's not going down? I'll do a couple of those. There you go. May as well stick that on. I shouldn't have to worry about any of the loot here, because it should be kind of under-leveled for me. I'm trying to remember which item. I know definitely my jewellery is a little under-leveled. I'm trying to remember if any of my other stuff's under-leveled. My sword. I think my sword might be under-leveled. So that might be worth looking at while I'm here. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've still got a level 28 sword, which isn't bad for here, because this is only 34, but in general, I'll keep an eye out. So. Do I want to do all of this? We can give it a go. We can give it a try. I've got my sprint already on, so I may as well take advantage of it. And then stick my rampart on. We can do it, I'm sure. I'm getting a bit overzealous now, aren't I? I'm getting a bit overconfident. That's a bad thing. That's asking for something to go wrong, that is. Practicing the targeting. Oh, they're all dead. Right, loot. I know we don't need to bother going up to the top, so I will not bother going up to the top. I will just divert straight over here. Okay. Now, this is the one where the extra dragon comes in, right? And I need to pick up their aggro as well. If I remember right, I'm sure we'll find out. It is awesome. You know what? It's so weird. Like, I think I've said this before, but when you're used to doing a certain sort of class, he's over there, I can see him. When you're used to doing a certain sort of class, when you then come into a dungeon with a different class, it just feels like completely different, and it's like you've forgotten how anything works. It's so odd because like I'm doing the exact same dungeon, but just something about it makes you like forget everything you thought you ever knew, and you just start like doubting yourself. No, why are you going over there? Why are you going over there? Oh, you're going after Brave Locks, I see. This is a good dungeon to practice wall-to-wall pulls because you can ignore 30% of the enemies. But if you're wanting to practice pulling big groups of enemies and having a healer practice heals, that's fair, that's fair. Like I said, I know there's a slightly bigger pool on this that I don't think I'll be able to do in one go. So I probably won't try. I'm definitely not a very good wall-to-wall pulling sort of tank. I am a very nervous tank. I think this is the one I was talking about. That's quite a big pool. I probably won't do all of this in one go. I thought it was before the last boss. It is before the last boss. I'll probably take 2 loads. I don't know if I'll take everything though. How brave am I feeling? How brave am I feeling is the question, isn't it? Come on. But this is already quite a lot. This is a chunky amount, but I know there's like another 3. I guess if we get these guys down a bit, we can take the rest of them with us. So we don't need to get all of them dead. But if we get like a nice little chunk of them dead, then we can keep on running. Lady Astradio, was that how I pronounced that? Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing good today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't be nervous, you're a tank. You're Senator Armstrong. No, I get so nervous. I'm the same with healing. I just get so nervous. Ooh. I think it's like I shouldn't have the responsibility, I think. Well, that's why I wanted to do it from the very beginning as tank, especially because at this point I hadn't done this particular tank. I've started it now on my main, but at this point I hadn't done. So I thought it made sense to do it with a class I hadn't really touched yet. Nano machines? Now I'm thinking of micro machines, you know, the little cars. Right. No, over to me, please. Thank you. You remember those? Well, the micro machines. I think I had more micro machines than I had like Hot Wheels and stuff. I used to like little cars, like little toy cars. I used to really enjoy them, like when I was a kid, I mean. You still have some? Fun. I don't have any now, I don't think, unfortunately. Oh! There we go. Whee! There's the other guy. This is what I was thinking of, this dragon. Over here, please. Thank you. I'll stick up one of those. Ooh, nope. I don't think we'll kill him yet, do we? Ah! No, stay away, stay away, stay away. Don't run towards me. That's like the worst idea. Oh, the bard running towards me when the tank buster was there gave me a heart attack. That is not the direction to go in. Let me just sit up a bit better. Because I'm starting to shrimp a little bit. No! I saw what you did there. I saw what you did there. Get these guys down a bit first, just because I've got no mitts left. Oh, I've got reprisal now. Cool. I'll dump one of those. Ooh. My mitts were on cooldown. There we go. I think we can add these two to the mix, can't we? Be brave! I'm doing it! I'm doing a brave! We don't need the ones over there though, do we? Okay, so we'll get these two. There we go. There we go. So we'll gather these ones up. Nope. Nope. Not wanting any of that. And then off we go. I live! Ha ha ha. Though I think this is more for our healer than it does for me. Here we go. So I remembered which path it was wrong, but I did have the right mental image of the path I was talking about. Oh, this boss. Yeah, this boss is no problem. I remember this guy. I remember this guy. Thank you for waiting for me. Much appreciates. Pa-pow. Okay. And then stick my reprisal on. Oh, just in time as well, because it's a tank buster. That worked out quite well. Okay. I didn't know at which point they did that. Cool, cool. Right, you're doing your little voms. Like, bleh. Get it all up. You'll feel better for it. You'll feel better for it. Get it all up. Be brave, tank. Make pretzels out of your enemies. You know what? It makes me think of that video. I'm guessing it was Benny G, because I watch a lot of their like Final Fantasy XIV videos. So I'm guessing it was them. But it was like the reaction to the Warrior of Light, and it was like all these NPCs being absolutely deathly terrified, and it's like a Lala with a really stupid mask on, but it's quite intimidating, really. It's a good little video. Good. Let it all up, big guy. You'll feel better for it. Let it all up. Dee 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 dee. Wee. Nearly there. I've got 1,589. It's just covered by a little bunny head that's being quite awkward. That is such perfect placement on that bunny head. Play those videos wearing a tomboy outfit. It's hilariously... Oh, I can imagine, like, some of the glams that people put on must look so funny in some of these cutscenes. Absolutely. Yay! Right. Anything of interest? No. And also no. And then come. I will give it to you because you're still here. And then I shall leave. Out I go. Right. Can I now have the cheese? Can I have cheese now? I was promised cheese. Cheese? It's free seals for you, absolutely. Do you know as well, if it's someone's first time in a duty in the party, do you get a point, one of the second chance points for your... What's it called? The book you get from Chloe. Wondrous Tales, that's the one. Or is that just something I've read somewhere and got confused? You get 100 extra tomestones. Ah. It's precisely that one head in the screen. We have 3 heads and it's the only one on the screen. Yeah, it's just in the way, right? Goodly Uplander has thanks of Gobbyflock. Flighty Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for Fighty Think. God, it's so hard to read these guys. Brave Flock's happy gives tasty fresh gobby treats to clever Uplander. Cheese's stinky sweet gobby treats, special make with secret gobby arts. No party complete without gobby Gouda. Gouda, I love Gouda. You know what? I've been eating so much Gouda lately. It's definitely become one of my favourite cheeses. I've been getting through so much Gouda. Brave flocks every say. Glib answer Uplander tongue flaps make. Do they tell me they believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's click bonds are forged of lie makes. Its city-states are snip-clinked together with deceit, and its faith is a contraption of false makes. Hey there, Ruby. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. I know you did it on purpose, Tofu, to make us believe being a tank was... Yeah, exactly. I'm making you guys think I'm way better at games than I actually am. I'm just lying to you guys. I'm like gaslighting you all. Tofu is good at games. Ooh! 9 quests until the peanut? What one's the peanut? We've still got a good hour and a bit of stream, so... It's naught but a cobweb of slander tongue. If Uplander believes in Eorzea, then Uplander believes in Thing of Not. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often make cool talks of gods to swing boom foe makes. Though Uplander's comrades rare make response. Gobby thinks it's strange. It is not. Is it not? Oh my god. It won't protect me in horror games. Oh, it totally will. You see how much of the screen is covered? I'm completely safe from horror. And none of it can scare me. I'm protected. I did get the cheese. I got the cheese. And now we can actually stop the guy. We've done all the chores for the big man. And now he can tell me how to beat the even bigger man. I even got the Navy Seals copy pasta in Gobby Speak. Oh my god. Oh, give me a moment, sorry, my head's proper starting to kill. Ow! Ow, my head. I gather you solved Brayflock's little problem. I did. Next stream horror game. But I've got more Hildebrand adventures to do. I have done horror games before. I very much was not brave. I'm not a brave person. I'm an absolute scaredy cat. By the gods, that unholy stench. This is definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, it should be quite flavourful. How was it made? It's best you remain ignorant to such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Oh god! What are they milking for this cheese? I don't think I want to know. Oh, speaking of Ruby, hey there Ruby. Just a casual stroll in. What are you giving me? Oh, thank you very much. Much appreciated. I will keep the cookie safe. Goblin cheese sounds like something else in your mind. I don't know if I want to know. Do I want to know? I'm concerned about what they're milking. What do you mean you forgot the wine? I drank the wine. I didn't forget it. I drank it en route. And bravo, Colette. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honoured with a marvellous banquet. I don't want to know. I don't think I do. You have to send me something after? Fair enough. It's living the Vila de Loca, but it's gobby. Oh my god. That's so funny. But what good is an exotic feast without equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lomani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip and he'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need the wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Elomani my regards. Right, we're going to Wineport. No, I'm not attuned. I can't get there. Oh god, how am I going to get there on foot? I've got to go. Wait. I gotta go up here to Lower La Masia. What a pain! Can I teleport to someone in somewhere over here? Party you! Get over here. Get over here. Or are you gonna fly me over there? Oh, thank you. Oops, I summoned you by accident. Where am I? Why isn't it there? Where is it? Am I being silly? Let's try it again. Am I being blind? Why isn't it saying ride Palatone? Why isn't it? Oh, it's because I'm on my cat. That would explain it. That would explain it. Don't worry, I'm tired. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. It's been such. Oh my god, my brain. Okay, I'm on. Let's go. Gobby, yeah, the little guy we were talking to before. They have their kind of own dialect, and it's such a tongue twister. It really is. It's cute, it's fun, but reading it, it's just, oh, it does kind of fry your brain a little bit. You look at my little pose. I look very cute. Oh, wait. There I am. There I am. Tired British bunny cute. Oh, my brain. It's like I'm tired, I've got a headache. My brain's a bit fried today. It's alright, it's nearly the end of the week. Thank you for the lift, much appreciated. How do I get that? There you go. Thank you, thank you. And then they should be... Oh, just over there, I can see them. Why did I stream if I had a headache? I didn't have a headache when I started. And to be honest about it, I can't stream tomorrow. So if I didn't stream today, I wouldn't be streaming until Sunday, and that would only mean one stream this week. Sweat, grime and blood. Ah, you reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? By the way, you would have to go all the way out here. I'll do it in a second. Oops, I've skipped some dialogue. This paper smells of loam and perfume, Costa del Sol, and there's also the unmistakable odour of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gegarucci would not settle for anything less than the best. Dirtswitz and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you're confused. The display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision... Oh, are you blind? Oh yeah, your sunglasses on. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. So what were you saying? I'd have to go all the way out here. Ah, I see, I could have got the boat. I was going to go the other way. And like loop round. Right, here we go. You did this for us? A little bit. I want to try and keep to 2 streams a week. I used to do way more. I used to do 4 a week. And then we went down to 3. And now we're currently at 2. I definitely want to keep at 2. I want to get back up to 3 at some point. But that'll happen eventually in time, hopefully. So yeah. Unless I felt like really unwell, I want to try and keep it. So A little bit of a headache isn't going to kill anybody, is it? I mean, let's not go down that route. I'm fine. It's just a small headache. Except. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. Ah, but you grow impatient, and Whisket must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Bryglant, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow I doubt he'll be receptive of your request, but given these circumstances we must needs beg his assistance. I also need my rest. I'll get rest. I'm going to go to bed after stream. And then tomorrow evening I'll just be chilling with a friend. And then I currently have no plans for the weekend apart from going to the supermarket. So I'll get some rest. You broke my friend by minion feeding? Yeah, with the handover, right? You can hand over certain minions and feed them. You've got the Erenville! I want the Erenville so bad. I need to get the art book. I want him so badly. He's so cute. One day I'll get him. One day I'll get him. And then eventually, oh yeah. 11 streams a week. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, if I didn't have to work, we could make that a reality. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? I just went in a complete circle, for God's sake. Why did I go that way around? Hi there, can I have some wine? Supermarket shopping's fun with friends. Oh, I'm going by myself supermarket shopping, unfortunately. But I am watching some anime with a friend tomorrow, which will be fun. 1 rank amateur bottled this wine. The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man who's responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of his polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruptions. Neophyte Vinter brought you to speak with me? Ha! Neither you nor my friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you gobble urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. Charming. Okay, well. He said he wants to serve me piss, and I'm not into that. That's not something I enjoy. This one had me thinking of the song Drink Your Beer by Alstorm. I don't know if I know that song. Watching anime with a friend, recording it now, huh? Yeah! We're doing it over Discord. It's online. I take it he said no. Really, in those words? Well, I cannot say that I'm surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Limsala Minster is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. Are you still talking about your minions over there? Ooh. There's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, if you had come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. Only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we had known better. Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-seen-before quality. What's Graha doing over there? I can just see the chat down here. Before marriage? Oh, I know, scandalous, I know. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, and they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic and most complex, the most flavourful of all wines. The legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. And then people call me horny for AI. Oh no! But as it is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards even, were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Briglant to part of his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of the Bacchus wine, and to offer them every gil we can spare. I've heard rumours that one of the Vignians, tending to the vineyards, might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Here we go. What are you two doing over here? Oh, that one's cute. I like that one. I like how big its head is. It's a very big head. I don't have very many on this account yet. I've got these ones. Which, you know, for so early in the game isn't too bad. Especially because most of them were just given to me. Some of them are kind of spoilery. Right, I need to... Well, you mean the one over there? That's Ark. Hey there, EP. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Well, come on in. Hello? Hello? What are you doing? What are you doing? You look very scary like that. Are you just dumping all your minions onto me? What are you doing? Thank you very much. You mean the girl on the bottom right? Oh my goodness. He has come running at me with these glowing eyes. You're just emptying your inventory at me, aren't you? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Give back the ones I already have. I think I might have a couple of them. Wait a sec. Now let's figure this out, shall we? So, I don't think I've got this one. Oh, is that the new one? Is that one of the new ones? I have that one. I don't have that one. I have that one. I don't have that one. And I have that one. So I'm giving these ones back. Here we go. Trade. Boop. I'll try it again. Boop. Wrong one, that's why. Oh my god. My brain. Where's the last one? There you go. Ah, thank you. I'll have to add that to my glam plate. That looks proper cute. Where'd it go? It probably went into here, right? Because I've got my little level up earrings at the moment. Ah, I really like that. That's so stinking cute. So what I'll do for now is I'll just glam it like this for now. I'll add it to my glamour chest. When I'm next somewhere where I can do it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? Doing very well. 2 Ixion fates happened today. 1 was killed and 1 expired. Guess which one you missed? Which one's the good one to miss? Yeah, so Baki, when you go into dungeons, if you're over leveled for them, you level sync to the dungeon? Am I being silly? Am I being silly? Don't answer that. I know I'm being silly. I can read maps. I can read maps. So at that level, I would have had that health, but I'm actually a higher level than that. So where is this guy? It says I'm like standing. Oh god, they're probably right in front of me, aren't they? Where are they? Oh god. They were right in front of me. Oh, for God's sake. Tell me about your wine. Tell me about your wine. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Thank you for the glasses. I need them. Yeah. Look. Look. I'm doing my best, Snow. I'm doing my best. My best just isn't good enough. Ah. Where's the guy? Where's the guy? Oh god, he's in the other building. Where's the guy? He'll make me feel better. What are you doing? What do you mean? Not this door. Where are you? God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Are you up there? Oh, you are up there. How do I get up there? Oh, please. God damn it. Thank you, Becky. Thank you. Hey there, Perk. How you doing? The killed one, obviously. I need the mount and only need one more successful run. Oh, awesome! I'm sure you're glad to see the back of it. I've got such bad navigational skills, right? I know you're joking with the nya, but on a real note, my sense of direction is god awful. It really is. Bacchus wine? Bah, don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. I thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up the goddamn house. Oh, okay. And with need, I do mean I need Ixion, otherwise you can't exist. What did I miss? Have I missed something? No luck, most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been Hello. I saw it this time. Would have been perfect for the occasion, though I must confess my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in the battle... Oh, you got blinded by Titan! After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogomora, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realised that there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It did make me feel better. I'm just seeing you like bounce up in the air. And it breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us. Just any of them, I guess. I'll take that one. You did see someone do a flop. You saw them do it. Okay. Give the man a drink. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favour I would ask you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vilbrand and the vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I nearly found one not too far from here. It was there that a man named Drest took me in and nursed me back to health. It was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. The wine is my own original creation, and I'd be most grateful if you could deliver it to him in my stead. Dress sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps Riskilt, yes, can tell you where to find him. Okie dokie. That one Aura girl doesn't seem to have, armour with purpose. Yeah, there was this whole debate about wearing trousers and not wearing trousers. They're very clearly in the no trousers camp. And Shrimp Scampy! Oh, I love that name. Some people have the funnest usernames. So they're very much on the belief that they shouldn't wear trousers. But they've got the scales on their legs to protect them, so it's quite hard to kick them in the shins because they've got the scaling to protect them. They have personal armour. Where am I going then? Where am I going? I'm going over there. Okay. Whee! You're in Shadowbringers and it's so good. I swear I told you, EP. Shadowbringers is so good. Shadowbringers and Heaven's Ward are like my favourites. So whenever I hear people are up to them, I'm always like, please share your experience with me. I want to know. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your feelings. Where are you up to in Shadowbringers is my next question. And unlimited plot armour. So much plot armour. Absolutely. Gonna teach you a fun fact about that bridge. What's the fact? Fun fact. Come on, teacher. Teach me. Where are you going? this your podium to teach me lessons? It makes you Jesus? Wait. Oh! Are you gonna walk on the water? How do I get up there? Can I? I'm too small. I cannot get up. Oh, can I? Wait a sec, can I? Why can't I click on you? There you are. Wait, if I get on here. It's not letting me select you. There you go. If I go on here. And then disembark. Aha! So if I go down here. I do need uppies, Pastel. I do. I hope you're doing good though. So I jump down here. Oh yeah! What the heck? What the hecky heck? I am Jesus. Oh. No, you don't have to pay for the ferry. Oh my god! That's so silly. Wait, can you actually just run? You can walk to Costa, can you? I need to speak to the guy over here. I don't need to go to Costa yet. Wait. I don't need to go to Costa yet. I need to talk to this man. Imagine needing uppies to get on a rail. I am very small. I can't get back up. Oh god, I need uppies. My Chocobo's so confused. Chocobo, help me. Oh! I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Help. I'm stuck. Guys, I'm stuck. Help me out. Can I click on you to get out? Help me. Fish me out, Ruby. Fish me out. Oh, I'm okay. I fixed it. Woo. Okay. That's so silly. Oh, I grabbed onto the fishing pole. It's okay. You fished me up. You're all the way up to Wolfrey. Oh, the glow up, am I right? The glow up? Now I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit? I tossed him a few gills when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk much about himself, but I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you're a mind to help him, though, then head southwest to the Severed String. I could have walked on the rock. I got stuck on the pier. How could I walk on the rock when I'm stuck on the pier? Where am I going now? I'm going... I've got all the way over there. Yeah, the glow up is so real. It's so real. Oh, God. I've probably gone the longest way round. You possibly could, but hey hum. Whee! With the now unfitting voice, very true. Onwards! Onwards! Do. Oh, it's not that far really, is it? It looks further than it is. Boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop. Now, whereabouts are we going to find them? And don't say over here, I mean whereabouts over here? Are they going to be up there? Are they going to be up there? Oh, hi! Sorry for breaking into your home. Hey there, Anna. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a lovely stream. I hope you're enjoying Silk Song. I hope you're doing good. And of course, welcome on in, raiders. Welcome. I know we kind of share some similar viewers from time to time, so some of you may already know me. But if you don't, quick introduction. I am TofuuRabbit, Tofu for short. Just a simple bunny rabbit here to play games, usually badly, and make friends. If that sounds like your sort of thing, your sort of vibe, I'd love to get to know you. For today, we are carrying on with my alt character on Final Fantasy XIV because I felt a bit nostalgic, so we're still very early game in A Realm Reborn. I'm just going through the MSQ and through the story. And then on Sundays at the moment, which is my other day of the week I stream, we've been doing the Hildebrand adventures and we're currently on the Endwalker ones over on my main character. So yeah, Love for you to stick around, but obviously, Anna, if you need to raid and run, get something to eat, something to drink, all of that good stuff, make sure you look after yourself. But if you want to hang around, of course, I'd love to have you. And the same goes to your wonderful community. If you guys want to stick around, would love for you to hang around. But if you need to go, I totally understand. And I hope I can see you in the near future. Yeah. We join as Tofu break and enters. Yeah, I broke into this man's home. We're on a hunt for wine. So clearly I'm going to the edges of the world for it. And so we've ended up in this man's hut. Ruby's going to bully some people. Oh, don't be a bully. Still pretty sad that Stormblood wasn't your cup of tea. I think it wasn't... Oh no, EP. I think I said this to you last time, but a lot of people share that opinion. I think Stormblood isn't a bad expansion. I think it's a sufferer of where it's laid in the series, because it's in between Heaven's Ward and Shadowbringers. You know what I mean? There's a lot to hold up to there. But yeah, it's a very common opinion. There's so much good to look forward to though. Endwalker is so good. Endwalker is my second favourite, because Heaven's Ward and Shadowbringers are my first joint favourite, but Endwalker is super duper good. So when you get to it, I'd love to continue hearing about your adventures. So I'm just taking a small sip of my water. This headache is still here. It's making me feel a bit sick. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. You're still working your way through Endwalker. What are your thoughts so far, Ark? Where are you up to? Where are you up to? And Playful Nature, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good today. Welcome, welcome. I should probably talk to this man because we're kind of just staring him down. Everything's on fire. Wonderful. I understand. What do you want? Here we go. Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Are you okay? Are you okay, sir? Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Oh, okay. I wonder if something happened to him. He seems to be very paranoid, right? What do you mean the weather is apocalypse? Yeah. Yeah. My weather report didn't tell me an apocalypse was coming today. I was prepared for rain. Right, let's get a couple of these guys. What's this do? Oh, okay. I need to move that away from there, so I'm going to accidentally click that. Oh, did my guy despawn? That won't do. Okay. How can he hear them when they're so far away? They have some very strong ears. By the way, the Bacchus wine is an item in Final Fantasy XII that gives you the Berserk status. I suppose that Bacchus wine isn't as tasteful in Final Fantasy XII as it is in 14, based on the NPC comments about it. Interesting! See, I love stuff like that. I'm not the most well versed in the Final Fantasy series, it must be said. But it's nice to see kind of how many different things they kind of put in, for those who do know. He killed some, that's why he is paranoid. This is a joke. I've no clue what the lore is. Hey there, Dragon, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Right, I've got to find a couple more of these guys. I wonder if he's kind of like traumatized by something. Is it like a bit of PTSD from something? How are you doing, Greystone, by the way? I don't know if I said hello to you yet. I tried to keep up, but I do end up forgetting who I've said hello to. So if I've forgotten anyone, it's definitely not personal. Right, I need to do one more. One more little swarm of midges. Oh god, we're so far away from his house. Perfect. If I run away enough, they'll leave me alone soon. There you go. Right, so I guess we might get a bit more information from him now that we killed the midges for him. For his super strong ears. Look at his butt. Look at his butt. Where are we? I've gone too far. I've gone too far. I've gone the wrong way. I know how to read maps. It's all good. I didn't take geography for a reason. Here it is. Here it is. I got myself a bit confused. Man has the one fear that we have in the real world. The one that somewhere, somehow, some way, a duck is watching you. But just replace duck with midge. Yeah. Hey Laquan, how you doing? This character isn't at that level yet. I don't have Aurum Vale unlocked. Are you struggling to get a party together? Have you ever played Black Desert before? Because in that is the first game I fought one that sees you attack. I've not played Black Desert before. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what my comrades did to your country. Huh? We were on a reconnaissance mission when the Maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Guardian. Oh, you're an Imperial soldier. Right. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. Okay, so he was an Imperial soldier who was forced into it because the Guardians took over where he lived. And now he's like living here, like scared of getting taken back in, I guess. Alamegan, probably, very true. You're Paladin now, are you enjoying it? Doing good, was watching Lurking as Anna played Hollow Knight and wandered over with the raid. How's Final Fantasy XIV going? Well, I hope you enjoyed it over on Anna's stream. It's going good. We're just doing a Realm Reborn story stuff, so it's nice and chill. But it's fun, it's very nostalgic, so I am enjoying it. I'm pretty informed about non-MMO Final Fantasies, so it's pretty cool seeing some homages here and there. Some more obvious. Oh, there's some very obvious ones, which even I wigged onto, even if I didn't fully know the context behind them. But it's nice, isn't it? It's very nice for those, like I say, who are in the know, who are long-term fans, like that sort of thing. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. Okay. Right. Drest appears to be in greater control of his faculties. Oh, that's good. Okay. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. Right, okay. Collect the wine. That what guy says from Evil Empire? What, Hummingway? You know what, there's so many details from the early story of this game that I just don't remember, which was part of why I wanted to come back and do it again, right? Because it's so fun to kind of regain the context on some things. Because obviously I remember, like, the core story beats. Of course I do. But there's a lot of smaller bits and bobs that I just don't remember. Because there's just so much in it. So many small little, like, filler stories and side bits and things like that. Palm wine. So we got one. Are they all along the water? No, it looks that way. Okay, here's another one. And then... where's the last one? It says it's over here. Did I miss it? I did miss it. I just ran straight past it. Cool, cool. The second reason I continued after A Realm Reborn were and still are said homages. First reason is where they continued the story after A Realm Reborn. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, A Realm Reborn's obviously setting up a lot of things. I guess they all are in different ways, but I feel like this is kind of getting the things off the ground. And I think that's kind of like, because a lot of people complained about Dawn Trail, and I'm not gonna go into spoilers when I explain this, but I feel like where it's trying to set up a new situation again, it kind of caused some problems with the pacing and whatnot. I don't know how to fix it. I'm not a story writer. But I know a lot of people weren't the biggest on Dawn Trail's main story. But I will say, with the post-MSQ patches, I felt like the story started to pick up and really improve. So I am looking forward to seeing where it goes, which is good. It'll be good to see what happens with 8.0, which I'm guessing is going to probably be sometime next year, or at least we'll get information on it sometime next year. Because it tends to be a couple of years between expansions, doesn't it? Where am I going? Oh, of course I'm going over here. Going over here. Boop, boop. Okay. It has been some time, Colette. What news do you have addressed? Ah, yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking, a simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilises the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We're not so different, Dresden and I. Two men who have long struggled to not let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. Aye, it's past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Colette. Okay. Ah, I got a minion! I want a little goboo. By the gods, Colette, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Dresden's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odour. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of the Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we can obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. And we must know where Dresden found these leaves. Here, take one back to him and see what he remembers. Okay. Can I have a sample of said wine once you've made it? That would be my payment. Tiny one! All these thinking names are so cute. I've been seeing a lot of funny names lately in this game. I take it too seriously and give myself a proper name. I should try and do a silly one. Was it this way? Give me a moment, sorry. Sorry, I needed to sneeze. I didn't want to sneeze down the microphone. Over this way. Gesundheit, thank you. I could feel it in my nose and I was like, oh no. But we are all good. I would call Realm Reborn a more introductory story by now. Oh no, I agree. And now I also understand why doing the raid on Realm Reborn was focused on the players. I suppose it wasn't forced on when it first came out. Can someone verify it? Do you mean the Crystal Tower raids? Are they the ones you mean? Because I believe originally they weren't compulsory, and then they made them compulsory for reasons that I will not say in case it's spoilers for some people. But yeah, they were. I don't think they were originally compulsory. So what fantasy liqueur do you want to try? Liqueur? Pangalactic Gargle Blaster. See, that just sounds fun. Pangalactic Gargle Blaster. That just sounds so like a fun one to order. Oh, hello again. What is it? Where did you find these leaves, Dressed? I'm in desperate need. You can get blue milk at Disney, right? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh goboo tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from the vines growing on the back of one such beast. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some goboos are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Okay. Parfait! Get off that box. Thank you. Hey there, Toothless, how are you doing? It's still Thursday for me at the moment, but happy Friday for you. I'm getting ready for heading to the Athletic Stadium Park for Sports Day. Oh, fun! I hope you have a good time. I'm all sniffly. I'm sniffly. Here we go. Oh, hello! As it's described, the Pangalactic Gargle Blaster is the best drink in the universe. Oh, it's from, oh god, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, isn't it? Am I right in saying that? It did sound familiar. Deliver Bacchus cutting to... Okay, so I need to go all the way back up there. 42, yes, the meaning of life, the world and everything. Life, the universe and everything, you know what I mean. The meaning of life. So long and thanks for all the fish. Too bad that it should come to this. Make sure you got your towel on the ready as well. You always need your towel. I could have just used the ether right really, but I'm like, it's not that far of a run, and it means we can see the scenery. A lot of effort was put into the scenery, so we should appreciate it. Until I get to the point where I'm just going to teleport everywhere. Because it's coming. We know it's coming. When you get to like the later game, you just stop respecting all of the environment and you just teleport all over the place and fly over the top of it. You don't pay it any sort of mind. And you got to save the gil. Though to be fair, I did transfer some gil from my main character to this character. So I had to trade it to a friend and then have them come to me so they could then trade it to me. So I do have a little bit of gil on me on this character. But it's still always good to save the gil regardless, isn't it? I have returned. And what did Drust have to say, Colette? Tell me everything. I have a twig. But not just any twig. I was right. This smell, this texture, I hold it in my hands, a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Oh, ho, ho, look at that moustache. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and the novice vintner could... Stop being a dick. 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? Ain't telling you. You didn't want to help me, I'm not going to help you. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. You're a better person than me. What? You would offer this to me, but why? Shamani, you're way better than me. And there was none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Brigolant. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It'd be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamouring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Some people worked hard and on the underappreciated sceneries, but people really worked hard on those lore-heavy cutscenes. Absolutely. Sir, you needn't... Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be... A 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realise it was never meant for me. It should be savoured by the saviours of Wineport, I say. This guy has had a change of heart. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gugaruju will find no finer wine. No. That pervert should not have the wine. I say, Shamani, hear me out. Shamani, I think we should have this wine. The two of us should have this wine. We'll find another one for Master Gugaruju. He doesn't deserve it. He is a slimy little pervert. With a Makote fetish. Okay? I don't think he deserves it. I don't care how rich he is. I don't care. Time to get fucked up. Let's go! Time to get fucked up! Let's party! You like my little Lala? Yeah, they are cute, aren't they? Seeing Rogadin with fancy hair and a moustache feels weird. It does kind of feel weird, doesn't it? He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. I've already read that bit. You've forever changed Wineport, Colette. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Weascat. Well, yes, I'd very much like to drink it, but I'm a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Master Gagaruju does not deserve it. He really doesn't. Right, we're gonna teleport on over. We're tasting men. Did I say something that sounded like that? Right, where is this guy? Where is he? Oh, over there. Have you been waiting here this entire time? God's sake. I've been running around. Now that's an armor set. That is a Sprout armor set. She's just been here waiting this entire time. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So what of the wine I asked you to bring? Oh no, they're doing the MSQ, absolutely. What I mean is, that's very much like a Realm Reborn armor. Haven't got glam started yet, like that sort of thing. Is that 7 hells, a 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. You think you messed up? What did you do? What happened? I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations, Colette. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Y'shtola, I've been busy. Could you perhaps tell her that the banquet is about to begin? Oh, I got a little guy. I got a little guy. Where's my little guy? He's a big guy. He's nearly the same height as me. That's quite funny. Well, okay, cool. You have a look of a woman who's been to the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals of the banquet held in her own honour. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over all of us. It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Ooh, your chocolate! Jealous? What sort of chocolate do you have? I wouldn't mind some chocolate. Maybe I'll add it to my shopping list. I also completely messed up that bit of dialogue, so, you know, it's fine. Lady Y'shtola, Lady Raharo. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. Had I known, I would have never had permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Huh? Come now, she must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think we'd send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? I mean, yes. Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment. And unlike me, Colette has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten her. What are you guys up to? What are you guys up to? How do you get to the Tempest side of the first? I panic ported because I was almost late. Good question. I'm used to just teleporting. I could not tell you off the top of my head. You'd break everyone's legs, Ruby. What, because of this situation? I need to be enlightened. I don't know what's going on. There you go. Ruby knows what's up. Thank you, Ruby. Aye, fair's fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. And we 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the Company of Heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be godslayers by his own criteria. Even if one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. If she proved herself worthy, we swore that we'd do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls, eager to give their lives for righteous causes, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and let's try that again. And we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you denied to test Colette with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I'm sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? You're fine with dungeons at Arrenvale. You just need a necklace of strength, and you have the full set of jewellery. Oh, I hope it goes okay for you. Can you not get it on the market board, or like a similar one? She's a brave one, that much is certain. She willingly walked into the midst of danger despite my repeated warnings that it would cost her life. Yeah, so true, Ark. Man, do you remember that fight with Ifrit? Do you remember we got sent around looking for wine? Jeez. Her skill is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Colette, however, is a kind and generous soul. I'm certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at her side. Oh my god. Oh no, not Brayflocks. Okay. Wily Uplander is talentful plans maker, tricksy foes for mighty Rockman. I can only concur with my colleague's assessment. We 5 of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Colette Riharo, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Colette Riharo, Titan's Bane. Colette Riharo, Titan's Bane! Woo! Do I get some of the wine? Do I get to partake in the dancing girls? Do 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 do. Speak with the bronze-skinned beauty. Don't mind if I do. Hello there. He is very much enjoying this situation. Turn your gaze away. He's just ogling. Full-on ogling without a care in the world. Arrenvale does not drop any necklace. Ah. So Laquan, there might be somewhere better for you to go for this. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Oh, okay. Partake in the feast. Don't mind if I do. Where do I feast? I feast over here. Ha ha ha. She was tanned. She was a tanned lady. Num 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 num. They've just made me like a very expensive dinner. I'm sure it's very tasty. Did I also get some of the wine? Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Sometimes the food is just that good. Okay. Speak with the former members of the Company of Heroes. Okay. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Lominsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Valid advice. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gobbyflock cannot be coming to the rescue this time. Hi there. That is a typo of Colette if I did never see one. Square did some... Oh yeah, some of the Aetherites look really nice, don't they? I do like that there's the different designs for them. Colette, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonel sends his regards. I'm sure I'll remember that in the moment. I'm sure I will. Wait, if I go here... Wait, let's figure this out. And then go... Perfect! Perfect vibes! Perfect. Okay, where's the next one? They are up here. You touched it. Oh, good. Yeah, attune to the Aetherites. Never forget. You're a veteran of countless battles, Colette. But this one is... Oh my god, I can't talk. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. Look, I'm saying nothing about your butt, okay? You are blessed with the fortitude to rival the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. Okay. You are kind to indulge them, Colette. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for a celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan is yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Lick the Aether Rock candy. You know what? That is such like a good merch idea, like Aetherite like lollipops. Such a good idea. Okay. What is up, Ruby? You know what, Ruby? It's so funny. I watch RAF games quite a lot, and I watch a lot of their live streams when I can. But I watch them over on my personal account on YouTube, just because it's easier for me to watch on YouTube, because that's where I tend to watch most of my stuff. But then when you're over there, causing your mischief, right? Every time I hear your name, I just kind of like perk up to it, because obviously I'm so used to saying your name. So it's like I'm just there chilling, like eating some snacks, watching a live stream on my television, laid out on the sofa, and it's like I'm peeking up every so often, like, huh? So have it be known that when I'm eating my snacks and I'm sprawled out on my sofa wrapped up in a blanket, you are still managing to garner my attention when I'm not streaming. So take that how you want to. I should show you when I called Vankrid's VA to a Vankrid lover VTuber and they didn't notice. Oh, oh, they must have felt so bad. I just entered the area and got a DM that Ixion spawned on one of the... Oh, I see. See, you didn't... I understand. They asked Meteon to toaster bath them. Oh my god. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lanasia. There you will meet with Rio, another man who once served in the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at these 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at the 4th location. I realise this may seem excessive now, but you'll see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent to our method. You bully a lot of Final Fantasy XIV people. I gathered. It's just quite funny. Because I'm just there minding my own business. Oh, I'm not attuned. God damn it. Right, we've got to go to Camp Overlook. And then we can go from there. Or is Wineport closer? They're quite similar, really. We'll go over here. Wait. Yeah, we'll go over here. I've done it now. I'm committing to it. My cat needs a workout. They're a bit chunky. It's fine. Help if I went the right direction, wouldn't it? It's working out. Look at it go. No, it's working. Oh, I can't go down there. It's working out. Look at all this exercise. I'm nearly level 50. That's quite funny. I'm only on like level 30 quests. Level 33. We need to call an artist? Why? For what reason? To have you be drawn like that DiCaprio meme of pointing at the TV, but why? I wouldn't complain about it, but why? I wish I could afford to commission artists more often, because I would love so many different things that I could use and just have a laugh with. But there's only so much I can unfortunately afford, so, you know. Oh, because I recognise you, I see. Now, there's so many memes I would like a tofu version of. I'll gladly recommend you My Canadian. That does come across a bit weird, Ruby. What do you mean you're Canadian? They're using Canadian money, so it's super cheap for me to commission. What, because of the conversions? Right, I am attuned. This is my Canadian. They do my art for me. She drew all of my memes and hamburger lingerie. In exchange, I've been... So, wait. They draw for you. And rather than paying in money, you pay them in bullying. Now, I'm not the one to shame people's interests, but... I have questions. You also pay with money. I see. Otherwise, it's a very weird transaction you've got going on. Yeah, exposure dollars don't count. They do not count. You should always credit your artists, but you should also pay your artists, unless they are wishing to give you a gift. That's the only exception to the rule. Where's this last one? Tofu in a sports car looking vaguely backwards at someone. Yeah, I would love one of those. Get in, we're going shopping. I would love one of those. Am I blind? Don't answer that. Here we go. Okay, and then go to the last location. Where is it? Nope. A half body cell shaded would be... Oh, okay, that's not bad at all, huh? Do they have like a V-gen or something? Where is this? Where? God damn it. God, where am I going? Why am I behind the house? This is not the way to go. Okay. This is just... I'm now stuck behind the house. Where am I going? You're sending to blue sky, no worries at all. Look, I can't read maps. It's okay. Well, this isn't where I need to be either. There we go. I found them. It's okay. It's okay. I found them. Fun fact. Go on then, Ruby. Hi there. I am all up in your business. I'm very sorry. Greetings, lass. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? I get 5 naked cat girls? If I jump into the waterfall? Into what waterfall would that be? Just asking for a friend. I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. Here it is. Here it is. You know what? If we get a duty and this done today, I'm going to consider it a very successful stream. It'll make it a bit longer than 3 hours, but I feel like we kind of have to. We kind of have to. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aephorite, see? What's that look for? Not familiar with them? He speaks of an unamplified Aephorite, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aephorites and those that you have used on countless occasions, Colette. You coming to tank? Oh, but I'm tank. I'm paladin. Well, if it ain't the Charlian lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogamora form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I've long pondered. Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds were always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Don't leave you hanging like a popper toe. A funny thing was the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way round, and it was that got us thinking. I mean, you Gamaro mines are like a bleeding city, aren't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have an Ethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Did it really? If there are Aephorite shards in the depth of Ogamoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the live stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlian bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right into Titan's bed chamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Ah, you've been challenged. The gauntlet has been thrown down. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the Aephorites in question happened to be... Ah, yes, but in order to guide a traveller to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend on whether or not I'm worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the Aephorite? It ain't far, though there's sure a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle, mind. Right, so where is this waterfall? Where is this waterfall? There? Jump off the bridge above the stairs. Ah, okay. Oh, hello. I see. I see. Care to join us? It appears we've been discovered, ladies. Hi there. Any more dialogue from you guys? No? Well, I've got a world to save. See you later, ladies. Right, so where are we going? We are going over there. If the water were any deeper, I'd drown. I mean, you're not sitting upright either, to be fair. Right, onwards! You might experience a teensy-wincy touch of violent ethereal sickness. I loved that scene. I loved that scene. Here we go. Poor Uriel. Poor all of them. Poor all of them. But I remember Urianger was just like on the floor just hugging his legs. Like, poor baby. He was going to look after him, huh? He was a bull. He was a little bull. So this is the Aetheryte the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. Oh, who's this guy? It is as Papalimo speculated. In its present state, the Aetheryte signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolise my attention for the duration. Unfun fact! Oh no! It seems you have to proceed without me, Colette. I must needs remain here to supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Titan was supposed to appear in Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 MSQ. Ah, but the 2010 earthquake, you know what, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilise the Aetheryte signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such a time as I do, you'll be on your own. Immediately giving them an earthquake boss. Yeah, I agree. Now let us see if I am worth my salt. Yes, because 1.0 ended in the Calamity, and that's the Calamity that born the world we're now in, which is why it's a realm reborn. I've located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you'll find there, so stint not on your preparation. Hey! We may as well do this, huh? Right. Ruby, are you wanting to tack along? Oh, is this you? Or is this someone else? Is this you showing your butt? This is you showing off your butt, isn't it? Right. Am I sending you an invite? Can you come in as Blue Mage? Look at that butt. Yeah, that blouse definitely does like amplify a bit more, doesn't it? I want to do it properly. I want to do it properly, Ruby. I want to experience it how it should be experienced, Ruby. Can't wait until Stola shows off her butt. Oh, Lee has a favourite. Right, the navel. If you go in as Blue Mage, though, you're just going to kill them straight away. You can heal me badly. I'm sure it'll be completely fine. The funny thing's going to be that the cutscene's probably going to be longer than the actual fight. So that'll be interesting. My portrait got reverted. God damn it. Not my portrait. Look, an Overdweller. Yes, an invader from above. She uses Aetherites against us. Our Aetherites against us. She has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear her not. Her fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenants. You shall be first to face judgment, then Limsa Lominsa and her oath-breakers, liars, betrayers, oath-breakers. O great father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you! Ah! 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 I was saying before, I feel like I haven't done the non-hard one since MSQ. I've ended up in the non-hard version of Ifrit a few times, so I'm curious to see what's taken out of it for this one. He is come, the Lord of Crags, Titan is come. Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind covereth ever the blasting of the land, and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Rock Daddy! But I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Godless Overdweller, with my myriad heresies, shall not go unpunished. Upon thee I shall wreak terrible vengeance. Okay. Sorry for the extra party member who had to wait for me to read this. I do apologise. Oh, does he still do the edge thing? Does he still do the edge thing? Yes, he still does the edge thing. I am portraitless. My portrait reverted. I'm very sad about it. I do have a portrait. Oh, my stance. Ooh. My bad. My bad. I've stanced on. It's all good. I've got my sprout badge. I'm allowed to forget my stance sometimes. At least I realised. At least I realised. I wanted to make the job a little bit harder for Ruby, you see. Oh, so the heart. So that's still in this one. Yeah, I misbehaved. I didn't stance up. I just completely forgot. It's entirely my bad. Entirely my bad. But I realised quickly, and that's all that matters. Okay. So it doesn't do any of the bombs in the non-hard version, you just stand here and blap him. It still did the jail and it still does these, but he hasn't done any bombs. There we go. TYFP. Lord of the Crags, great father Titan has fallen. My little run. Take the crystal, pop it in your mouth, chew on the crystal. Maybe don't pop that in your mouth actually, it's bigger than I thought. Don't pop it in your mouth. Choking hazard. And they didn't even get their comms. That was free easy comms for them. That's a shame. I still need, I think, 200 and something comms to be able to become mentor. I don't deserve to be mentor, mind. I don't deserve it. But I am en route to get the commendations to be able to be mentor. The crime of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, no, never. It is a jolly ranch, yeah. 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant, and we have acted only in defence of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. To our dying breaths we shall defy you. Defy, decry, defy. And then Y'shtola shows up, and it's like, well, you could have come a bit earlier. But sure. How did you get here, Nero? Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I've seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that's wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not know yet its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Rittertin? My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in a blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realised. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe that they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. He's a beefcake! Fool. Yeah, when they were mysterious. And now she has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. And naught remained to mark his passing. Well, the Ascians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. Nero, a bad guy. He has a bit of a redemption, doesn't he? But he is a bit of a bad guy. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? Didn't even check with me. She just left. I could have been like injured and all sorts. Oh no, she's coming to me. I take it back. She's coming over to me. I apologise, Y'shtola. I doubted you. It was very wrong of me. I feared I might arrive too late, but I see he had the matter well in hand. I've taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte in Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Wonderful. He has more of a rivalry. Yeah. You guys waited for all of that. You didn't have to. But there's kind of like I feel like he has a bit of like a superiority complex. Like he doesn't like feeling like less than. He also is a very jealous man. Camp Bronze Lake. Off we go. I feel this was a very accomplished stream. We've got a lot of stuff done today. We've got a duty done. We got the trial done. And then we're going to finish... Where is she? Where is she? I'm going to finish this quest. Oh, she was behind the pillar, for God's sake. Ah, God. I'm relieved to see you well, but come, let's discuss our next step. Where are we up to? Give me a second. Give me a second. Around Reborn, MSQ. Do not take the next quest. Why so? Go back to Vesper Bay instead? Why? Why? And go to the Waking... But why? Is there something there for me to see? I will trust you. I'm just bringing up the wiki page to check on something as well. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Give me a second. Oh, was that you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I I should have realised it was you. That was so silly of me. Where are we? Ah, I see. Okay, so there's nothing for a while yet. So this is definitely going to be a good little place to kind of cool things. Hey there, Dom. Thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. I hope you're there and I hope you're well and had a lovely, lovely stream. What were you up to? Just chatting. What were you doing today? And of course, welcome on in, Raiders. And Dom, thank you for resubscribing. Much appreciated. Welcome. Perfect timing. No, I hope you're doing good. Obviously, if you need to raid and run, get something to drink, something to eat, all of that good stuff. Make sure you look after yourself. But if you're wanting to stick around, there's probably a bit longer that I'm going for. So yeah. Obviously, same goes to your community. If you guys want to stick around, I'd love to have you. But if not, no worries at all. It's all good. And yeah, we're just doing A Realm Reborn at the moment. So the first part of Final Fantasy XIV. This isn't my main character. I'm up to date to story on my main character. I just felt kind of nostalgic. So we started from the beginning. We've made some good progress today. I'm pretty happy about it. And this is my ult. So I'm a Lala on my ult because I felt like I kind of had to be. Oh, Thancred's gone. This is the start of the next chapter in New Game Plus 2. Ah, I see. How you doing, Brush? I hope you're doing good. We watched Cinema Sin's Predator series. Oh, interesting. I hope you had a good time. What am I looking for here, Ruby? Is it that Thancred's gone because he is Asianified and he was over with Titan? It was good. Glad to hear it. Talk to everyone. But over here? You weren't here before, were you? Am I talking to everyone? Or just the main people? Yurionja, this makes it so much harder to hug you. Come on. Ruby, you can't just say yes when I give you two options. Which option? Just the ones with the names above their heads. Okay. Yurionja, I swear, I can't even... I have been giving you hugs whenever I can, and now you're here, making it impossible for me to hug you. Okay. Look, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. You've done this to yourself. Am I might just stand on him. Yeah, here we go. Oh, don't turn that way. There you go. It's a bit better. Oh no, wait. I'll talk to you in a second. Wait. Here is your hug. You insufferable man. What level am I? So, on this character, I'm level 49. But on my main character, I have most classes up to level 100. I've only got 4 or 5 classes left to do. And that's across both my crafters and my Disciples of War. This is a level 33 quest we just did. But because I'm on a preferred server, I get a bonus, and also I've got like pre-order earrings and stuff like that. So I've got a lot of experience bonuses that kind of make me over-leveled. Oh, that was not what I intended. Hi, Wedge. How did that happen? I'm trying to like sit on top of Yurionja. Where is that? The blue side quest outside the next dungeon. Ah, I see. I probably won't get to it today. It does not want me to sit on him. Fine. Because I do need to go to bed quite soon. But I'm going to go around and get this... see what these people have to say. As the primal falls, so do our spirits soar. Though mine aid be but modest, I nonetheless am heartened in my duties. Okay. I don't want to believe that Master Garland is dead, but the chief wasn't the type to cut and run off. He would have gone to Cartano and would have been there when Delamold fell, which means... If there's anything we can do to help, no matter how small, just ask. Broken carriage axle, cracked barrel, hells, even a leaky bucket. Say the word and we'll fix it. You're high enough, but got... there's still stuff I need to unlock. I see. Colette, have you heard? I've been chosen to serve as Neuraxia's bodyguard. There have been increasing reports of Imperial activity in Fanalan, and so the antecedent insists that our guests be escorted whenever venturing outside. I know how hard you of all people work to endear us to the Sylphs. I swear that I swear to you that I will guard our honoured guest with my life, and not allow your efforts to come to naught. Yeah, Yuri is always speaking Shakespeare. Guarding Neurexia is a prestigious duty indeed. Arenvald must be excited. But he has never crossed swords with a Garlean before. I worry what will happen if he is forced to confront his father's countrymen. Oh, are you a Garlean? Are you a Garlean? No, you're not. I know who you are. Your family was taken over by Garleans. Yes. Yuli and a Barb... where's the other one then? Oh, you. And congratulate the boy, Colette. Chosen by the Antecedent and the Sylph's bodyguard. What an honour. Hey there, big mate. How you doing? Of course, this means his dusty rags will no longer suffice. I say we get the boy a shiny new suit of silver armour. The kind the Sultan's sworn wear. We split the cost evenly and surprise him. Not bad, eh? That's cute. His mother had an illusion he was growing a Garlean third eye, so Scar... Oh, I see! Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. Is there anyone else worth talking to in here? I'll speak to Papalimo. How you doing, bud? Ida is on her way to Gridania to request aid of the Order of the Twin Adder. In the meantime, we must learn all we can of the Primal Titan. Literature may yield us the odd morsel of useful information, but there is no surer way than to seek the former members of the Company of Heroes. Dude, you do not know what I've been up to. There's a woman... Yeah, there's a woman over here, right? She was here before. Where is she now? Where's the pitchfork lady? Because she was over here last time, but she's not here now. I won't be doing it today, Laquan. I need to go to bed very soon. I've got work tomorrow. It's currently 10:30 at night. So, yeah, unfortunately I won't be able to get much more done today. She was Ida's party. Well, is she gone now? Is she gone? Oh. Wait. This one? But she hasn't got her pitchfork anymore. Is that what it is? I'm just not recognising her without her pitchfork. I was looking for a pitchfork. And you'll not believe it, but I've been summoned by Lady Minfilia. Do you suppose that she has an assignment for me? What I would give not to have something to fight for again. And yeah, I must not be over-eager. She was up to something. It wasn't really cleaning, was it? Anyone else while I'm here? I guess I'll talk to Clive while I'm here. Hi, Clive. I'm told you're one of our finest, Colette. I suspect we'll see much more of each other in the future. Over-eager since her tank died in Tantara. Ah! The Walking Sand sure is busy these days. Fresh-faced venturers eager to make their mark. Famous folk like you running off to face the bleeding Lord of Crags. Maybe it's time for me and the boys to retire. Venturing's a dangerous calling after all. Be a little slow, be a little late. Just once and that's that. Yeah, no one here survives. I hate... Your nostrils keep switching which one breathes like they got shifts. Oh no! I hope you feel better soon. Right, I think I've spoken to everyone of note, right? So I'm gonna... God damn it. I wanted to twist the knife before you pick up the quest and come back. Well, it won't be today, unfortunately. Like I said, I do need to get to bed. I only went that bit longer to get that trial done. So... we will look over our friends before we unfortunately lose a number of them. And I know them by name and hopes and dreams. I very much do. I will switch to the other screen though, so give me just a second. Because this headache's definitely getting worse and I do need to get some rest. So I think that is the world telling me it's time to go to bed. And with that, we need to find someone to say hello to. So let's have a quick look around. Who is about? Latte's about. We could say hello to Latte. I'll give the Final Fantasy tag a quick once over as well. Let's have a little look-see. Let's see. Oh, there's a sprout in Shadowbringers. That could be fun to raid into. There is a green baby? What do you mean a green baby? How long has this person been going for? I'm guessing we're looking at the same person then, Ruby. Well, maybe not actually, because I think this person's in Shadowbringers. Who are you looking at? This person's been going for quite a while. If they've been going for a good few hours, I tend to kind of err on the side of caution in raiding in. So I don't want to make a person feel pressured to go on longer than they might be wanting to. Who are you talking about though? I'll give them a look. I was not looking at them. I was looking at someone called Gremlin. Are you looking at someone called Raw? What's the full username? Because I'm scrolling through the tag. You were looking at that one? Yeah, they've been going for quite... They're in around Reborn. I must have misrecognised something then. Oh, Gremlin May? Oh, Volpixie? Let's have a look. I don't think I'll be raiding into Volpixie. No, thank you. I just saw that number. I think not. I think we're okay. Do you watch Gremlin? How long do they tend to stream for? Because they've been going for about 4 hours. So I don't want to come along and then they feel like they need to go longer off the back of a raid. You bully them sometimes. Yeah, the only reason is, like I said, because of how long they've been going for. They seem to be in the middle of something though, so I guess no harm done, right? So we'll do that. We'll read into this person. So, thank you for joining me today, as always, especially for it being a different day of the week as well. Even more appreciated. They seem quite distracted. Yeah, they're definitely distracted, but that's no problem. We'll go into this one. It's all good, Ruby, but thank you for the suggestions. I do appreciate it. Like I said, thank you for joining me today. Very much appreciated, as always. Thank you for the raids, for the new follows, the resubscriptions, just being your amazing, wonderful company and selves, as you always are. Next stream at the moment should be Sunday at 2 PM BST with more Hildebrand adventures. If that changes for any reason, because I might end up having plans over the weekend, the most it will change is either shifting it to the evening or shifting it to the Saturday. If anything does shift, I'll let you know. But for the time being, Sunday 2 PM BST. I do hope I can see you then. But if not, no worries at all. I'll see you whenever I see you. I'll get the raid underway. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, whether you're working, resting, studying, or anything else in between. And a wonderful rest of your week as well. And of course, as always, make sure you stay hydrated, eat your snacks, and take care. Raid message, just do Tofu Raid, big old capital letters, that definitely does the trick. Hey there, Baha, how are you doing? And yeah, that's definitely all from me, because I'm getting a bit sick because of this headache, I have to be honest. But yeah, toodly night night, farewell, I will see you very, very soon. And yeah, catch you later. Bye everyone.